Okay. There we go. Now it should be good. Yeah, I think I started two streams, like a scheduled one. I went live with the other. Not what I meant to do, but is what it is. We're doing some React Andy content today. How horrible. How evil. I can't believe a stranger would stoop to such a low. Yeah, I literally was just jamming out to the Devastation theme. And then I was like, ooh, I'm live. Also, my short's picking up. My game over short. Hey, Slushy. I love that short. I might have to make another one because my friend Toki Kibo, friend of the channel, awesome dude, amazing artist, and now talented voice actor. He's been on a few projects of mine. He pointed out that Kit's and Caboodle's like mecha anime girl style transformation is actually a Galvatron reference from '86, so I might have to make a follow-up short, which I'm actually excited to do. I've been enjoying making the more talky shorts. Hello, Cosmos. Uh, we confirmed the crown thingy being an '86 reference on Twitter. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know it is. I even did a short about it. Wouldn't it be cool if you saw my short? Definitely not. But yeah. Oh man. I've been a fan of Game Grumps for a while. I haven't watched them in forever, and after making that video, I'm like, man, I want to sit down and just watch some classic Game Grumps, maybe some Steam Train, you know? Let's get some music on. I'm feeling the Sun and Moon soundtrack right now. Yeah. Alright, hopefully it's not too loud. Yo, I learned English because of them. I owe them my life. Nah, that's not silly. I heard a lot of people like that. Like, they'll be watching, like, one of their favorite YouTubers, and they'll pick up a language because of it. And I think that's cool. That's like watching a TV show or whatever. I just made a community post, so hopefully people see that. I'm really surprised, by the way. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Hope everyone's doing good. Hopefully this interview goes good. But and also the sponsor, because I haven't like officially got it yet, but like kinda do, kinda don't. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like it's all good, it's all green, but you know how companies are out of nowhere, they might be like, actually, we want to allocate resources into other places. Like, we want to use generative AI instead of paying creators. I think that would be very good. But yeah, hopefully they don't do that. Hopefully it's all good. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Hopefully you guys think it's exciting too, because I think it's very exciting because that opens up a lot for the channel. Yeah. And I tried to work in some stuff. If a certain character gets into certain something, just know. No, I don't have an interview. Just know, might be because of me. Could you imagine? Anyways. I got my Paul Cybertron set up for warehouse and Warper Cybertron set up for last relay. Last relay? What was last relay? Is there another fan server out there? It's crazy. But I don't have an interview. How have I not liked this video? I've used it for stream so much. I do not have an interview. There's an interview with Chris Cox, very unfortunate last name. He has been the ridicule of a lot of Transformers fans, especially. And he seems like the greatest CEO, but I sat down, I watched this interview. It's like 20 minutes. I sat down and watched a few minutes to get a feel for it. I'm like, oh, is this something I actually want to talk about? And he says some really interesting stuff in it. I wanted to react to it because he talks about Transformers. And he says some stuff that made me a little bit mad, but he also says a lot of stuff that makes me look forward to it. Like the future of this series kind of thing. Let me see if I can find it now. It was in my history. Want to react to it, give my thoughts on it. I'm a gamer at the end of the day. They can come out with all the figures they want, and I love that, right? Like, that's sick. Especially because that's what this franchise is built on, is the toys, the figures.
If you invest.
Right? But I'm sitting here, I'm like, toys are awesome, like, figures are awesome, new releases, interesting, you know? But, like, give me a good video game, and I'm happy. For, like, a while. Like, you gave me War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, Devastation, I'm still playing these games. After we get done with this, this interview, I'm gonna probably boot up Devastation, right? That or Fall, maybe, I don't know. I need to redo the Fall stream thing. But yeah, I'm also really interested. You guys said, a lot of you said, near the beginning. I thought most people would want the ad near the end, but like, that means a lot that a lot of people are like, yeah, put it in the front and I'll watch the ad. Or like, I'll skip past it, but you know, at least it's out of the way, which is fine. Anyways, right quick. Let me put this up. This is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I wanna not have it like too much louder than me. Yubdob. Is that... I'm gonna have it here. How about that? That look good? Yeah. Alright. So, this is Chris Cox. He did an interview about all things Hasbro. Not just Transformers, unfortunately. Oh, if only we had 22 minutes of Transformers. But he talks about gaming a lot in this. That's something a lot of people have been asking about, is like, hey, where are the video games? You said you're cutting funding for movies, which is like one of the, I can't lie, movies are like the big selling point for Transformers. I'd say it's like movies or toys interchangeably, then like I'd say video games, comics, TV shows, you know? Like, not in that order, but... Coincidence? I think not. So, this is Chris. Chris is... He's a character for sure. I'm gonna make it a bit smaller. I think this is fun. What do you think about that? Maybe up here a bit more. I don't know. Or I could have it a bit smaller, yeah. That way you can see all the planets. I don't know, it's weird. Ooh, did not mean to do that. Up. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I think here is good. So, I just want to listen to what this guy has to say and talk about it. Because this is, he talks about Transformers, he talks about Hasbro. We won't go for all of it. Yeah.
if you invest a fair amount of money and give a fair amount of time to a talented team to do a more traditional game, yeah, you probably won't make billions of dollars, but your chances of being at least making your money back is much, much higher. There's always going to be demand for good games that deliver a nice 40 to 50 hours worth of content set at a fair price.
I think that's really interesting considering he greenlit Galactic Trials, but whatever. I agree with that. Fall of Cybertron, Devastation. Like, Devastation doesn't have multiplayer. Doesn't really have that many online stuff, but Devastation, I can sit there and play that for hours. I have played it. I have so much playtime. You know? I think it's interesting.
Hello and welcome to the Game Business Show with me, Christopher Dring. I am here at Hasbro's offices in the UK to discuss the company's video game strategy. Now, they've had huge success recently with titles like Monopoly.
I love how they just... Look, Transformers officials up there. Along with Peppa Pig and PJ Masks.
Monopoly Go and Baldur's Gate 3, and it is investing heavily in new studios, new talent, games in its established universes, but also new IP as well. And
new IP is interesting. Is Hasbro gonna like make a new IP instead of just buying them off of other people? Are they gonna bring back different IPs? You know, like that's interesting. Could we get a Micronauts game? Probably not.
Tell us all about it. I'm here with Hasbro CEO Chris Cox. Hello, Chris. Well,
Chris, you have a very unfortunate name.
Welcome to the show.
Chris, thanks for having me.
Now, you've put a real focus.
Wait, his name's Chris too. Oh no.
On games, I mean video games in recent years. I spoke to John Haidt last year at Summer Game Fest. How much investment are you putting into this
intellectual?
Gosh, we started our investment under my tenure back in 2018.
That lines up with Transformers Battlegrounds. And he seems like he's been pushing for games for a while, but it's just like, I don't know.
I would say over the course of a decade, we'll probably put in close to $1 billion of investment.
All right, into video games specifically?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, building out our studios, building out content, building out publishing capability, making games.
Making games. I like to hear that.
How much emphasis are you putting on the first party stuff, the stuff that you're making internally, compared to all the licensing and things like Monopoly Go and things like that?
Well, I'd say it's a balance. So I actually think Hasbro is pretty unique in that we make games and that we're very focused on franchising. And
we make games. Being a Transformers fan, that is like such a slap in the face. Yeah, we make games. You do? Not very good one.
And licensing. So where we made our strategy and we made our choices was, okay, we've got some like big marquee brands, more casual games like Monopoly and Clue, and then, you know, like our entertainment brands like My Little Pony, Peppa Pig, and then we have some more kind of like core brands like
it's very interesting what he says here.
Like D&D and Magic, maybe Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Maybe Transformers. Like, why is he so hesitant to say that Transformers is a core of Hasbro's brand? Like, are those games in the room with us? See, he struggles to say Hasbro, like, has, like, Transformers as a core? Like, what? Transformers is a core of Hasbro. I look up Hasbro right now. Watch. Hasbro. Let's see. If I were to go to Hasbro. Oh, what's that? 100th anniversary of Hasbro. The first thing there is Bumblebee. Optimus. Like, I'd say, like, Optimus Prime is pretty big with Hasbro. It's pretty synonymous with the brand. It's one of their big ones. It's, like, You see how like they keep interchanging like which ones, but like for the most part, Transformers is always there. Every single time. To say that like G.I. Joe 100% is struggling. It's bad. Like here, look. It's right there. It's first one. To call D&D and Magic the Gathering cores, but Transformers is it's a maybe. Like I guess you could lump it in there. Huh? Kiba, do you want to join me? Do you want to join me in talking about this? I need someone to bounce off of. I feel like I'm not that interesting. But do you agree with me, Kiba, that Transformers, I would say it's a core. It is one of the core brands when it comes to this. To the company of Hasbro. Alright. I'm gonna here. Light to voice. I think I have you as a... Might have to make you a moderator. Exactly. I would say it's one of the main pillars as well. To try and sit there and say, oh, this not one of the... it might be, it might be. It's like, no. Magic and D&D are not a core. They are, but they're not, like, before Transformers. Where are you? In here. Are you not in... Oh, you are. Did I invite you to it? I'm channel locked. Hold on. Boom. Alright. There you go.
Hello?
Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Can you believe what this man is saying right now?
What is he saying?
He said, like, D&D, Magic the Gathering are cores, and so are, I guess, Transformers and G.I. Joe. Like, huh? G.I. Joe I can
Okay.
understand, because
It's
like, they don't put out as much as Transformers. Like, they,
yeah.
movie-wise, like, they've only really started doing comics again.
Like,
But say Transformers is potentially like it's kind of a core. It's like that is a pillar.
the
Hello.
the thing is with like stuff like D&D and like Magic and whatnot because
I know they're
from how I'm
huge.
kind
That's
of
not me
seeing
trying to
no
dunk on them at all.
no I know that
But
it's
they like
just
bought them recently, like somewhat recently. And
it's
like started the like in Wizards of the Coast to like make that a revenue stream and whatnot. To say that like it takes priority is crazy.
yeah good but because like the thing is with the D&D and with Magic is like with Magic you can most definitely hear a lot of it and it's even more prevalent because of like the crossover stuff that they have been doing as of recently. With D&D, it's very hearsay thersay because in some cases it's like something that you're able to get into, but to
This is the
others it's like
CEO, by the way.
it's not a cup of tea. With Transformers though, it's like that's like a big fucking that's like a lot of like stuff that revolves around Transformers too. I wouldn't say they're cores, but I will definitely say that they're pillars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Hasbro, like one of the main toys that got them like started, I'd say, is Transformers, like Monopoly, My Little Pony, Transformers, G.I. Joe, but G.I. Joe's kind of fizzled out. Transformers, like, you know, it's still like very much in the public eye. Like it's been struggling
Yeah.
a little bit, but I'd still say it's a pillar, it's a core. Like if someone were to buy Hasbro, it would probably be for Transformers. as well as all the other stuff they have. But like,
Yeah, I
nice.
get what you mean.
Do you need me to stream this?
Yeah, if anything,
All right.
it'll help a lot.
Nope, that's me streaming OBS.
Wild.
There we go. So he says a lot of interesting stuff in this interview, including like him talking about the development of new Transformers games. That's the main thing I want to talk
I'd
about.
throw into that camp.
Pause.
And
Can
so
you
that
pause real quick?
Yeah.
Can you pause real quick?
This is Chris Cox.
Why is this the angle? No. This is already
It kind of
pissing
looks
me
like
off
the microphone's photoshopped in.
No. That's not what I'm fucking saying.
Yeah.
You know what this kind of gives me a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of reminds me because the YouTube play button, it's just there, man.
Oh yeah, you should see the other guy. The other guy has a wall of YouTube play buttons that are like
No, I know,
Transformers
but
official.
my
all that.
big issue. Okay, I know I'm
Waka
getting
waka.
sidetracked, but my main issue is why should it be there?
Such a bare wall.
No, because it's giving the you know those shitty YouTube apology videos, the one where they have
yeah.
like the thing in the
I'm
side.
sorry for not
the
making
one-
good Transformers games for looks at watch. 10 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
it's a really broad portfolio of options.
everybody.
Yeah. So
Hold on.
camp.
No, wait, go
And
back.
so that's
Yeah.
a really broad portfolio of options.
Look,
What?
look how many play buttons are over here. It's funny because the other side of the room looks so bare. This is such an
Who the fuck
office
is
space.
that?
That's Chris. They're both
Oh.
named Chris, by the way.
They're both named Chris.
Yeah, like he was like, "Oh, this is Chris Cox, the CEO of HASBRO. How you doing, Chris?" And he's like, "Oh, thank you, Chris." I was like, "Wait, are they both named Chris?"
Dude.
Yeah. So where were we going to
Thanks,
place our
Chris.
bets versus where we were going to not place our bets? And we chose to place our bets in core games focused on PC and console and more traditional business models.
I have a slight issue with that.
Yeah,
I have
Chris
a
on
slight
Chris
issue
action.
with that.
I once again,
So-
where are they?
I have a slight issue with that too, mainly
Yeah.
because yeah, you can produce your fucking games, but are they gonna be good games is the issue.
Are people actually gonna buy them? Because I have hard numbers that say Galactic Trials sold under effing 100 copies. It sold
How do you fuck
under
up a
100 on
racing game?
Steam. Under 100.
How do you fuck up a racing game about a game that makes you turn into
Battlegrounds
cars?
sold around 100 or maybe a little bit over, maybe. What do you call it? Same thing with the Bumblebee Earthspark game. Under 100 copies.
Jesus.
Like, that's insane, considering it's a $50 game. That's how many people are
Just
actually playing
remember.
this game.
Just remember that they have a lot of source material, but they really don't
They
want
don't
to
use it.
grab
They
any
just make
source
their
material.
own stuff
They
up all
don't-
the time.
Yeah, that and like
Give me an Age
It's
of
either
Wrath
that-
game.
it's either that or they take a lot out of G1. A
Yeah.
lot. And
It's just
no
evergreen slop.
no hate on G1, but
I'm a little sick of
it starts yeah, no, you start to get sick of it. It's like the same play every time, man.
Yeah, it's like, I want there to be, like, you know how they had Year of Luigi in Mario? What if they had,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Year of Animated, Year of Prime? Like, it's like, oh, it's the 15th anniversary of Prime, all Transformers Prime, all year, like, we're gonna heavily focus on Prime, like, I'm not saying, like, only Prime for a year, but, like, you know, do stuff for it. Or, like, oh, the Year of the Beast, make it, like, a Beast Wars type year, where it's like, oh, we have all this Beast Wars stuff going on.
It's
Like, really
funny.
hype it up, you know?
It's funny that you mentioned that too, because they almost forgot that they had a Beast Wars anniversary.
Exactly, the thing that saved the franchise. It's crazy. They hate it.
Because there was kind of like this higher floor, but maybe a lower ceiling, but a much higher floor. So it was like kind of a safer bet for us.
Yeah.
And for kind of like the higher floor, maybe lower ceiling kind of games and service bets, which typically are more like mobile games, we chose to partner for those. So we'll be building games mostly around D&D, Magic, Transformers, maybe some of our other properties, maybe selectively some new stuff like we have with Exodus.
Yeah.
That'll be very focused.
Why does it sound like it's a recording? Like he says it the same way every time. Maybe transform. Yeah. And then, like live service game. Yeah. Like he says it the same way. Like every time. Yeah. Like it's like a pre-recording. Like the guy isn't even there. Yeah.
It sounds super pre-recorded, man.
It does. Like he doesn't move at all. He just It's like a cardboard cutout of him with like a little speaker. It's like, Chris, are you still with us? Yeah.
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 On action adventure and role-playing games.
Just the no.
No. Do you hate Hasbro? No.
Should we have more stuff for D&D? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like My Little Pony? Yeah.
Fucking can't, man.
Do you own this company? Yeah.
No.
Games for
Did you enjoy this interview? No, yeah, no, yeah, no. It just starts glitching out.
Dude, he's like, oh my god, wait, no, I can't make that reference. You've never seen fucking Family Guy.
PC and console.
Okay, we got
And
it.
then we'll partner with the best in the business on, more casual games, more mobile games, new and emerging platforms like VR, etc. And that's been pretty good for us. So
it's been pretty lucrative for us. No, it hasn't. I've heard numbers that says it isn't. But okay. Pop King. But it's interesting. He says like, oh, we want to partner up with the best in the business and make more games for PC and console. And it's like, is that why you partnered with Saber to make a game? Is that potentially going to be a Transformers game? Because he puts emphasis on Transformers after saying he wants to do more with Magic, D&D, and Transformers. It's interesting.
Let's see here. D&D is burning. Magic is being overmilked and bound to incinerate itself shortly. And mainly is because I think with Magic, their whole idea of Universe Beyond, of just having to bring in like other properties, I think that's a really cool idea. But at the same time, it's like I feel like they're overdoing it. If that makes sense. There's like a heavy over reliance on them trying to like do crossovers, rather than trying to like make their own type of shit, you feel? Cause oh god, the what was that one set, Kamigawa? Because I was slowly getting into not D&D. I mean, I it's so funny because I'm going to a D&D thing later on with some friends. With Magic, I got in through Ikoria mainly because of the crossover stuff. That was my draw in. But that also got me into liking more of the other stuff that Magic has put out too, and I really like the art of it. when Kamigawa came out, the Neo Kamigawa, the one of the really cool things that they did for Kamigawa was for the secret lairs, and one of them had the artist for Metal Gear Solid.
Ooh.
As to make certain arts for certain cards, but also with their alternative arts, they had guest artists go in and kind of make art as well, which I thought that was really fucking cool, and it drew me more into it. But when the Transformer stuff came out, I thought it was all right. I thought it was cool. I think it's crazy that Shattered Glass Optimus was going for $100, $200, $300 at the time, if it was a holo. But after that, I just didn't give a shit about Magic after, because it was like, it's not really because of the crossovers. It's just because it came from having to play Yu-Gi-Oh and came from playing a little bit of Vanguard. I started to just get bored.
Vanguard, Call of Duty Vanguard.
No, there was a
Vanguard.
Old Vanguard. There was a old game Vanguard. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't get to play too much of it. Oh, I know for damn sure I'm getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh though. Mainly for the arts.
Yeah. I do think it's interesting, but I also think this is interesting, the fact he says Transformers. I think that just confirms that we're getting a game, hopefully.
Let's see.
A AAA game. Hopefully Saber's game is that, but...
You know, I think we're
Magic
the number
is getting
one
way-
digital
Let
games
me check what
licensor in the
FX
world
said.
by a fairly
Magic is
large margin.
getting-
That's a pretty lucrative business for us. It also is super high reach, so it really helps us reach a lot of different gamers. And it really helps to fund kind of those efforts in building out our first party capabilities.
It's quite unusual, I think.
Okay. So we're moving on to live service, and you will not believe what this man is going to say about live service.
What'd he say?
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I've never heard a CEO say this.
For a company, particularly a company outside of video games, to sort of go down the premium route, to sort of note, because the opportunity, the exciting opportunity that you just quite say the high ceiling is that live service model.
Sure.
So it seems like a wise decision to sort of go down that other route, but it was unusual to me.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it just kind of comes back to the binary nature of games as a service. I mean, you can invest $100 million to build a really great mobile game or a really great games as a service, like a shooter or something like that. And the upside is you make billions and millions of dollars. But how many people achieve that upside? It's very low single-digit percentages, if even.
Yeah.
The downside is...
Yeah. He did it again.
God damn it!
He's actually a robot. He's talking to a pretender right now, a transformer. Tell us more about Transformers, considering you are one.
No, okay, so with life service, it's God damn it.
No, here's the
because,
thing.
like-
Here's the thing: is he's actually like, and this is so crazy to me, is he's knocking live services. He's saying what everyone else says in the community, which is, yeah, it's great, but unless you're Fortnite, you're not gonna be able to do it. Also, new background, new streaming background. I think that is insane that this guy is like, yeah, live service is great. You can make millions and millions of dollars. But if you're not Fortnite or Roblox, you're not going to see that return ever. You will effing die. So he's saying no to making a live service, and he wants to make just quality AAA games, be it single player, like complete games for like that are worth the price, that are finished. Like,
And and then the other
like
dude, it's actually
Warfall.
just a battle of Chris's at this point.
It is.
now, man.
And I love how even the like the only emotion he showed was like he's shocked. He's like, so you're not going down live service. That's interesting, because most people, like, he's like, I agree with you. It's probably for the best, but like, you're not going down that? Most people would. And Chris Cox actually says, like, yeah, live services, all of them die within a year. Exactly, Slushy. Marathon's probably gonna die. Destiny 2, the second they don't have support, bam, gone. Have you seen the Destiny 2 numbers? It is embarrassing. I'll pull it up right quick. Steam charts, Destiny 2. And it's not the end-all be-all, right? Like, Steam charts is not, like, playing an hour ago, 24-hour peak, 9,000 people? All-time peak is 300K. Destiny used to be, like, top of the top, right? That's insane to me.
And that's just going off of Steam too.
Yeah.
So like they had like if I'm not mistaken, they had big, really, if you count the console numbers, dude, it was really, really big too.
Warframe. Mm-hmm. Out of
Warframe,
curiosity, I want to
yes.
see Steam DB Warframe. Let's see how Warframe's doing. 45K in game. That's pretty good.
Hey, man,
there isn't like a major expansion or anything out. That's like with them, like they've been going for so long.
Hey man, they be treating their community, dog. I can't really say anything, man. They doing pretty good for themselves, at least. unless I hear something that they did that's pretty fucked up. But other than that,
that almost never happens too. Usually they roll it back.
Yeah, usually they fucking roll it back anyway.
Yeah.
Most of the time when people would be hating on Warframe, it's only because of the art direction, and that's kind of it. And I'm like, dude. And
I mean,
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna.
Game,
No. What I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say it for the right context. If you ain't gonna play the game, pass the controller.
Okay. Yeah, but there's so many live service games. Here's the thing. Say, I like Fortnite. I play Fortnite a bit. But the thing is, I can only play 1 or 2 live service games before I feel like it's chores. And I'm just like, I'm gone. I can't play it. Like, at a time. Like, Rivals, whenever I play Warframe, I take a break from Rivals. Because I can't play Rivals and Warframe at the same time. And they both have, like, these event passes. And I feel like I just have to grind, like, my butt off. Like, I don't do it. You can't do it. I don't play, like... Fortnite and Rivals, like, I don't try to make them compete for my time because my time is precious, and you can't put, like, you have to put everything into a live service game. It feels like it's all or nothing a lot of the time, and I'm not gonna put, like, half and half, you know? So, yeah, I get what he's saying, 100%. Unless you're Fortnite or like Rivals, but Rivals has had some dips, some ups and downs. Same thing with Overwatch. Overwatch has been effing in the gutter. Now it's apparently back, but I'm sure it'll be in the gutter in no time. I'm just gonna say this. If Rivals died tomorrow, Overwatch will be right back where it was with Overwatch 2. If not worse. Because they wouldn't care. It's like, oh, who else are you gonna go to? Paladins? They're also dead.
The fucking competition is really healthy, especially with like the gaming sphere.
I noticed Sony has been awful. Like, PlayStation has sucked ever since Xbox like took the L. But now Xbox is actually starting to do some good stuff.
Hey man, I ain't praising too early because it's really hard to tell.
I'm so hesitant. I see them doing good. I'm like
because that's how they get you. They do
say
some
all the
fucking
right things. They show off some good changes, some good progress for what you actually want, and then that's how they reel you in with the promise. We're gonna do better. We're listening.
If Asha is somehow the secret W, I swear to God,
She's
man.
the savior of Xbox, the Gabe Newell of Xbox.
Dude, she might honestly, like dead ass, cause it's like
AI developer non-gamer saves video games is crazy.
Like it's way too early to judge. It's way too early to judge.
I'm gonna make this a bit smaller.
Cause it's like I'm not too sure if it was the same thing for the past president. Because Phil
Spencer was very interesting.
He was a specimen.
Yeah.
But like I'm not I don't want to celebrate too early, man. You
ain't good times.
No, hell no.
All right, I think this is good. That way you can see the guys in the background. Anyways, yeah.
You don't make anything back, and it's basically a wash. Whereas, if you look just like statistically, and, that's kind of dangerous because it's a creative enterprise. But if you invest a fair amount.
Yeah.
This dude.
I can't with this. We're picking on him too much. We're picking on him too much.
Of money and give a fair amount of time to a talented team to do a more traditional game.
To have life service. Is that the guy?
I don't know.
That the guy with the glasses?
The guy with the glasses, he was like, yeah, I agree. It's not good. But like, Chris and Chris. We have Chris and then Chris Cox. We have C and CC. Okay, that's what we're gonna call them.
Can we just? Okay, so Chris Cox is the guy that's with the that doesn't have the glasses, right?
Yeah, the guy wearing the Monopoly effing blue T-shirt.
Can we just call the other guy just Chris Redfield, please? Just.
We have Chris Cox and then
Chris Cox and Christopher.
Yeah, you probably won't make billions of dollars, but your chances of being at least making your money back is much, much higher. And even if you fail, you're probably making 50, 60, 70 cents on the dollar back.
I'm sorry,
I agree with what he just said. if you make a live service game, you're already in the hole and you're constantly working to dig yourself out of it unless you become the next Fortnite. Destiny did this, Marathon's doing this, what do you call it? Concord did this, Highguard did this, where they're already working at a net loss. Reactivate would have been the same way. They're working at a net loss, and then they have to make enough money in order to make the money back and then pump it back into the system and potentially lose again. So
Jesus.
if you make a like game that's worth $70, $70, $80, whatever it is now, people buy it and they like it, and then you can maybe do DLC, you can do like expansions, you can do all that kind of stuff, but like you have to make the money first, right?
Right.
Like, I don't know. I think that's why Destiny 1 was so profitable, is because you had to pay like full price, and then it went down to like, all the you could
Bas-
buy the DLC for like 40 to 10 to $20. And like it felt like a complete game despite the fact it was kind of a live service, but like it's still up and it's still like
It was
it felt complete at the end. Like at the end of Rise of Iron when they did Age of Triumph, the game felt finished. And it still does, like all these years later.
I think yeah, nah, because like with Destiny 1, there was like the base game, but there was also the other half, which is the Taken King, wasn't there? Where
They
it put
had
in more content.
Crota's End. They had House of
They had
Wolves, or Dark Below, I should say. They had
the
two DLCs, Dark Below, House of Wolves, which people were like, yeah, it's all right. Added some content, but it felt like it was supposed to be base game, and it got found out that most of that was cut base game content. But then Taken King was like a real tried and true expansion. Like that is one of the best
yeah,
expansions to any game I've ever played. And then Rise of Iron was also really good. And then
a
they did
lot
a
of
free
it.
update called Age of Triumph, which revamped all the old content, and then it left the game in a really good spot, except for PvE, or PvP, I should say, is because they kind of ruined the secondary, like, special ammo economy. Other than
Oh
that,
yeah.
really good.
Yeah. The Cursible was definitely something at the time. I
Oh,
wasn't I didn't see too much of it at the time, but I was aware that my friend would be always complaining to me about the Cursible like around the time that came
yeah.
out.
Because the way it works is you spawn in with very little special ammo and you don't respawn with any. You have to actually go to the drops and find them. So
Mhm.
that means that essentially you're going around. If you have a shotgun or a sniper, you like the the ammo
Animo,
econ
Dr. Animo.
Dr. Animo, Ben Dennison. The economy for that is really bad. Like if you miss a shot with your sniper, you like and you didn't follow it up with a kill with your primary or heavy, like that is like you are at a net loss. Like you just wasted a potential kill, right?
That and I'm pretty sure Destiny 2 was their way of trying to nerf every single fucking person
Mm-hmm.
that was
So
from the first game.
what they did is like you could get a secondary like pistol, right? Like it's called a sidearm to be in your special slot, and that would take primary ammo. So essentially you had two guns running primary and like basically infinite ammo, and that was the meta. That was OP.
Yeah.
They
The
ruined
other
the ammo, the Dr. Animo economy.
that and what the hell was it? Some of the abilities from certain classes were just broken as hell too.
Oh yeah.
If you were like year one if you were year one Destiny 1 player
Hmm.
and and if you wanted to run the Crucible, fuck Titans. Shoulder bashing is so cringe because it's practically almost an insta kill.
So I've had people literally say it's skillful. I'm like, no, it's not. You run around a corner, they have no time to react. You press the
It's
melee button, you get a free kill. Like that's
it's
it.
no, because like the shoulder bash fucking tracks. That's why.
Exactly,
That's what
it
made the
tracks,
fucking
and
thing.
then even if you don't get the kill, follow it up with a shotgun. Bam! You like guarantee, no matter what, you're guaranteed the kill. Like unless you just get outplayed.
Oh, bro, if you well, Trials of Osiris. Fuck every warlock that was able to revive Dirt mid-match. I fucking hated that so much. Warlock. Okay, it was legit. It was legit the sun one. And if you were a warlock with a thorn, I fucking hate you.
Dude, there was this one kid I went up against who had no land beyond, and he was just a god with it, and I hated it because of that. I was like, how do you use this? Like, it doesn't even have a scope. Like,
Nah, dude. No Land Beyond is such a godly gun.
It is, but I hated it because someone else was good with it.
It was legit just the reticle. It was just really not so great to use, but that was the whole point because it was an old ass fucking gun.
So,
that was an exotic.
Yeah. Sorry. All right, let's continue on with the video. We're almost done live service, and we're gonna be moving into the next chapter. Adapting.
One very last question. Yeah. One very last question. Would you and the select few of people, were you the ones that tried to bring the very first gun and tried to make it better?
The Kvastov?
Yeah, I love that gun.
I love that gun too.
Yeah.
It's good if you're in non-light based PvP, but if you're in Iron Banner or Trials, then you just can't use it.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Unless you're using the exotic one, which is Peak.
Jesus.
You know, when we just looked at the risk reward equation of that, and we looked at like kind of the design sensibilities we have,
it's such a high
frankly, the kind of games we like to play, and I'm more of a traditional gamer.
Yeah.
We chose that to be the safer route.
Which is how it should be.
It's interesting because obviously the market shifted, particularly post-pandemic. So you would have started this investment.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I really want to listen to the adapting. To
where we got to an era where zeros are suddenly possible. It is possible to release a premium game, and it
there's some I will skip, like Exodus. I don't really care about Exodus.
Have you watched through this? You don't care about Exodus?
I've watched through a little bit.
You don't care about Exodus, the mission?
Premium game. Could even have a license attached to it, and it does nothing whatsoever. Have you had to adapt your model based on what the market's?
Oh, sure. I mean, we started investing in 2018. 2019 is when we started Archetype, which was our first studio. Now we have about 5, maybe 6 studios that are kind of actively in production. Back then, the context was there were all of these companies kind of just snapping up promising game studios, and valuations were sky high, and it was like this massive hot market. Then you had the pandemic, and games as a service really started to take off. And, you know, the big question was, why even charge for a game? Like, you're just going to make it all up in kind of free to play and microtransactions. And then, of course, the bloom came off the rose. On all of that.
It was basically, that because I was like, what he said earlier, it was pandemic time too.
Yeah, you literally so, like what else were you gonna do? It's like, oh, I'm stuck inside. I'm gonna buy a Fortnite skin.
Yeah, like it like live service took off mainly because nobody knew what to do except not be able to go outside unless you fucking like worked like in your fucking house or some shit. Either that or you were basically because I was one of the for my experiences with the fucking pandemic, right? For me, it was basically because I worked at like a supermarket and whatnot. I had to be there just to fucking put out stuff and then, you know, head out afterwards. Yeah, nah. It was basically just that. And I think I actually did get COVID at one point. And I was like
I might have
sick for like
I got like a really bad sickness when it started, but I wasn't like I didn't really know if it was COVID or not.
there was speculation that there was some COVID before COVID got like hit in the public.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was heavy speculation around that, but
I
I'm
had
not
one of my
100%
teachers
on
talking
it.
about it back in high school, talking about
Yeah.
like how they're like, oh, they had to shut down the economy and like the schools may even close, and they're like, is that true? It's like,
Oh
no, I'll
man,
still be here teaching. He was not still there teaching.
I'm gonna hope to God that that one cruise ship with that fucking one virus.
The
Hell
Havanta,
no. Yeah.
Havantas, or yeah.
Like the valuations kind of came down and a little normalcy came back to business models. And then after the pandemic, and you know, all this is kind of happening simultaneously, but I'm being linear to tell a story. Then you have like the rise of indies. You have, you know, Roblox really kind of achieving hyperscale. Minecraft.
How do you?
Are you still
God
listening?
damn
Just
it.
eating some ice cream.
Dude. Fucking Jesus.
Were you the bad
20
guys?
2020 was really the time of we did not know what the fuck we to do. This game on live
Here's
service.
the thing. Live service is great for very select few games. I'm gonna be so honest. I'd rather pay like how much should I pay? I think Space Marine was on sale. I paid like 30, 40 bucks for Space Marine. I played for all of it. I'm more willing to effing pay that for the complete game than install a free game and realize half the content is behind paywalls. Or that it's just like live service slop.
Or they could do they could do the secret third way. I mean, I wouldn't even call it a secret third way, but the absolute normal price of Space Marine, right? The second one, which was like, it was like what, like $59.99, $69.99 around there, like normal base game, but it was the exact problem that you were mentioning about the live service.
Yeah.
Where it was just missing content.
Like live service, I most of the content's in a battle pass or whatever. I'm less likely to go buy a $10 like thing of coins, of V-Bucks,
Yeah.
than I am if you give me a genuinely good finished product that is like $60, $70, $80. I'm more likely to buy that. If it's quality, I'm getting bang for my buck.
Oh my god, that is so true at Paxor. The Warframe profit does go fucking hard though.
Yeah. Warframe,
like,
like, you can experience the whole game for free.
yeah,
There's no, like, locked content or whatever, and they don't
yeah.
delete it after you've purchased it. Destiny 2.
And it's so funny because it's like even if certain the comparison between Warframe and Destiny 2 is that although Warframe's the Prime one specifically, the Prime variants of them, although they do get locked away or vaulted away, they still somehow give you the option to bring they still have the option to bring it back.
Yeah.
Like, it's not there, but even if you and they bring it back and then they have it for like the their Prime prices and all that stuff, which is like what, like 100-ish combined with the like another, if you want to get like another Warframe, the Prime Warframe that came out like prior to, it's either that or you just farm it.
Yeah.
Because they give you options at least. Fuck.
Yeah, I'd rather sit there and farm it, but yeah.
Of course, has had that for a long time. And so you just have this dispersion of all of these different kinds of genres and different kinds of ways to engage players. And so I think what we've done is, you know, usually when you make a game, it's a 7 to 10 year bet, especially when you're starting a studio. We've just tried to be constant and focused on the thing that we think players want. And I think players, there's always going to be demand for good games that deliver a nice 40 to 50 hours worth of content set at a fair price. And so that's kind of our focus. Now,
he did it again. He did it again. Yeah. They like sped it up. Yeah.
Dude, we agreed with him with one thing, and now we're just making fun of him by just saying yeah.
Poor Chris, dude.
Which Chris?
Here's my theory about Chris Cox not wanting to do live service, and why he's so against it. Because it's so unheard of that a big corpo CEO would be like against that, right?
Yeah.
Who
knows,
I
man?
think Reactivate broke him. I think they put $100 million into Reactivate, this live service game. They got burned, and now they're like, we're never doing live service ever again. At least not for a really long time. We're never trying that ever again. And they're like, let's just make traditional video games. Let's just make a finished product.
Jesus.
Reactivate might have led to us getting better Transformers games.
And because that we have Saberspark.
No.
Saber Interactive. Sorry.
Saberspark's that weirdo YouTuber.
Fucking Jesus. Whatever even happened to him? All of a sudden he became a furry.
I don't know if you've seen, he reacted to Game Oververse and he's like, finally, new cartoon, like, Crush unlocked.
Damn it. God damn it. No, we're not getting to this again, man.
What, he immediately started crushing on Kit. And I was like, or at least I think Kit, he used her in the bikini in the, like, thumbnail, so I'm assuming.
No, I fucking can't, man. Saberspark jump scare. I am so sorry, everybody.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
No, what? Have you seen the one? I know what happened. Wait, you know the lore of why he all of a sudden turned into a furry? Please tell me. Please tell me. Dude, please tell me. Send it in text. I need to know, because it's gotta be the most funniest thing or the most sad thing. I don't got anything against him as a person, but I'm just super curious on how to.
I was a fan for a little bit, but then
I
watched the odd review here and there.
I'm just super fucking curious on what the fuck even happened in that time frame. Text me on Discord. Text me on Discord, please.
We might have to watch a video about the downfall of Saberspark, but anyways, we need to get through this. It's been an hour of me streaming. We need to finish this video. Let's go here. We're not gonna watch all of it.
I think the biggest thing that's probably changed inside of that model is the cost to make those games has gone up quite a bit since 2018, 2019.
Okay, he's just talking about
yeah, but
yeah. Exodus, I don't care. Studio expansion, I'm interested.
Putting like an internal group that can support both. I think both your internal studios and potentially partners as well.
Sure.
Which is, I think, is an interesting way of maybe joining those things together and ensuring certain levels of quality and things like that. Is that the thinking behind that?
Yeah, so we're building out our Montreal studios quite a bit. So we have a studio called Invoke that's based
Montreal. I love Canada. And a lot of good games come out of Montreal.
In Montreal, and then we're building out, for lack of a better word, like a publishing and a shared services capability in that market. And
from what I'm hearing from this is Hasbro wants to be the Activision. They want to be the publisher, so then they don't have to go through what happened with the Cybertron games. They want to release games on the same quality as those games potentially, but have it be theirs. That way they can't lose the source code or have to go for all these legal loopholes in order to potentially bring the games back. Because we still don't have the Cybertron games back. We're probably not going to. So, yeah. I'm sitting here and I'm putting my thinking cap on it and I'm going, this sounds like they want to be the publishers. Like, Hasbro will become Hasbro Games or Hasbro Gaming. And they want to be the Activision. That way they can publish their own Transformers games. And if they lose the license or something like there is no losing the license. They own Transformers. So, that's my theory about that. And I've always said this, like, Activision is a game publisher. And then they had the people the studios that made the games. Hasbro was just the people with the IP. They don't know how to make video games. They're what do you call it? They're just a toy company. Right? So now they want to become the publisher and buy out studios like how Xbox or PlayStation does, or even make studios in-house from the ground up to make games. And maybe that's why. Maybe that's why we had such lackluster games, is because they just had, like, they were renting out the IP. And we're seeing it now that the outright slop games are slowly, the IP and all the games that they made with it are being delisted. And I think it's unfortunate that any game can be delisted and just erased like that. But it's a necessary evil to them, is they're like, we'll make some slop games. We'll like keep the public eye on Transformers games. And then in the next couple of years, we will hopefully see a new Transformers and just Hasbro gaming renaissance, where we will see all their IPs come back, like G.I. Joe, Transformers, D&D, Magic, all these different things, and they will get games again. That's my hope. And they will all be published under Hasbro games. That's kind of what it sounds like. You got any thoughts about that?
Bro, my fucking brain's fried.
Okay. Hasbro just wants to be Activision. That's all I'm saying. They want to be Activision. They want to publish their own games.
I mean,
they want to have little studios and minions behind them. Here's what I would do, and this will never happen. I don't know how many hoops they'd need to jump through, and I'm asking the world from Hasbro. Like, they can't do it. Like, I don't think they'd ever do it. It's like a pipe dream. But I would want Chris Cox to buy High Moon Studios, get Matt Teeger, have Matt Teeger bring everyone he needs from Activision, from High Moon, and just put him on a Transformers game. Just be like, you're in charge of the studio. You can bring all your boys in. High Moon Studios is now Hasbro Games' own studio.
And the next thing you know it, gang, we own High Moon now. Gang, we're back.
If they just bought High Moon and Matt Teeger and just put him in charge of a game. Yeah.
Just work together again. Oh yeah, because they were like in contract with High Moon or just Activision in general.
Activision,
right?
they had High Moon make the games. If they just Matt Teeger's still there. He's still such a talented person. I'm pretty sure he works on Zombies and like campaign for COD.
Yeah.
He worked on Destiny 2, I believe. He worked on Forsaken. The arguably one of the best Destiny DLCs, Forsaken. He still has talent. Again? He still can cook.
Dude, he can still cook. It's just nobody wants to give him the kitchen for it, dog.
They keep giving the kitchen, like, imagine Gordon Ramsay sitting there, and that's who he is. Matt Teeger, you are Gordon Ramsay, and you're watching other people who don't have a effing inclination of what they're doing in the kitchen. They're slipping over their ingredients. They're falling on the ground. They're like picking up rotten Krabby Patties underneath the countertop stoves. Like, they've just messing up. And if you put Matt Teeger in front of a Transformers game again, I guarantee you we would be so back. We would have nothing to complain about.
And you know what that also means too?
Yeah.
Fresh new take again.
Exactly. We wouldn't. I don't want just a rehash of War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron. I want them to do it on a bigger, better budget. They don't have the same restraints. They can take as much time as they need, and they can make a good video game. That's what I want.
But a remaster of War for Cybertron would be fucking raw though.
Mm-hmm.
because arguably,
I don't trust anyone
okay,
else to do it. Here's the thing: everyone asks for a remaster. I want a relisting
yeah,
because there is no way that they would do a remaster right. Because I know for a fact I will be sat here like come this time next year. Like let's say they start working on it now and comes out next year. I will be sat here making one of those like why the remake sucks like those Halo videos where
Jesus.
it's like oh the Combat
I
Evolved remastered was terrible because
I
blah 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 blah
want
blah.
I okay. The thing is, what I want them to do, I
Mm-hmm.
still want them to have the in-game cutscenes still, because I know sometimes the
Yeah,
Warfare Cybertron has pre-rendered like cutscenes.
they have a mix of both. Yeah, they're
Yeah, they
pre-rendered
have
and
like a
in
mix of
game.
both. The yeah, fucking hell. I still really like in-game cutscenes over like pre-rendered ones. Like that's my thing a little bit.
It
Although
depends
although
what the pre-rendered cutscene is and what the end game is. Like the opening cutscene for the game, pre-rendered, I
yeah,
think that's the right move. The in-game cutscenes, like during like when Omega Supreme gets back up, like when uh he's getting back up, like the I'm trying to remember like a good example, like Megatron when he meets Starscream for the first time. That's another good one.
yeah.
It's just
Oh
peak.
man. Yeah, no.
They'll never do
It
it.
would
They'll never rebuy High Moon Studios, but it would be peak. What do we know? Any real news? Any real news? Essentially, Chris Cox confirms that he wants from what I gather, I'm gonna try to streamline it. Hasbro Games and Hasbro Gaming, whatever you want to call it, whatever they're calling themselves now, they want to focus more on games, and what they're doing is they're trying to build up new studios, and they already have studios, and they're working with partners to make the best of the best games, and they
there's
want to be
also a
Activision. Essentially, Hasbro is the publisher. They have studios like how Activision has studios like High Moon, Treyarch, like that, Infinity Ward, and they want to make Transformers, Magic the Gathering, GI Joe, D&D, even My Little Pony type games in
there's also
house.
that fucking there's also
They
that
want to
game
publish their
theory
own
that
games. Yeah.
there's also that game theory of we're thinking that Splash Damage actually did fucking broke him to
Yeah,
not make
my
any live
theory,
service.
because he says, and you'll never hear another CEO say this. He said, uh, we're not going down the live service route. It doesn't work. It works for like the 0.01% of games like Fortnite and Roblox. It is unachievable and it's a money sink. He 100% saw Reactivate and went, uh-oh, we can't do that again. And he's saying like we're going to make complete 40 to 50 hour experiences that are just quality complete games for premium price points and people will buy them. That is what I'm
My
talking about.
my guy had like a have you ever seen That's So Raven, where Raven just goes in, like the zoom in, the close
This
up
guy had a
zoom in?
brain blast. He was like, "Wait a
Yeah.
second. Concord, High Guard, Marathon, all these effing live service games are dropping like flies. Destiny 2, Reactivate. Wait a second." He went, "Wait a second. What if we
Wait a
just make an
minute.
actual video game, like a finished game?" He said Transformers,
What?
yeah. He said yeah, although it was weird, he said Transformers isn't a core. He said it technically is a core.
But he said like technically.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, it's technically a core. Like G.I. Joe and Transformers are cores of Hasbro. I'm like,
And to
buddy.
be honest, 50.
They still effed up over Larian Studios. Unfortunately, I was hoping for more Larian D&D games. Hell, I'd kill for a Transformers Larian game. Our 50-hour Transformers experience would be peak. Exactly. Not to mention replay value and going back and like collectibles or like it's an open world game, like doing all the open world or like side quests or challenge runs or whatever. Like War for Cybertron, like people have done like melee only, like the Armada PS2 game I did minicon only, or no minicons, like miniconless. And then
Have we
that kind of thing.
have we ever had like a legitimate like free roam-ish game? That's not the Armada game. That's not the Armada game, because I already know that's gonna be the thing. Like a legitimate like
The '07 game.
mm,
The Revenge of the Fallen game had free roam options, but they were okay, but like there was
they
nothing
were
to
like
do.
it was like super fucking barren.
It was a box that you could just walk around, destroy the city, climb buildings and stuff, but like there was nothing to do. There was no like enemies that would
Yeah.
spawn. It was just like free roam, which is kind of cool. Like that's nice that that's there, but like still, yeah.
Beyond the 07 games, no.
Devastation is open segmented. It's not open world.
Yeah.
The
Man,
Bumblebee Earthspark is technically somewhat open world. It's an open world Metroidvania.
if it was gonna come out and wasn't fucking canceled,
Reactivate.
that one, no, not even reactivate, the MOBA.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild Transformers type game. I remember there was a rumor that Ubisoft was gonna do like a Transformers like Assassin's Creed maybe type game. People were like, "Oh, stealth game," but yeah, nothing happened with that. But anyways, yeah, let's continue.
Montreal has, I think,
Oh yeah, they're also opening up studios in Montreal to like make games, which Montreal makes some of the best games. I'm just gonna say it. Like, if you're gonna open up a studio somewhere, Montreal's one of the prime real estates that I'd say, like, yeah, open a game studio in Montreal.
arguably some of the best games talent in the world. They're specialists in action adventure.
They also said if they're gonna collab with people, they want to collab with the best in the business. They want to collab with people who, like Saber. They want to collab with Saber in order to make games. And here's assuming that it's a Transformers game. I hope so, because he mentions Transformers. A few minutes ago, he mentioned like Transformers, D&D, like Magic when he was talking about like premium experiences, and like it makes it sound like he might have something in the chamber.
Sure. Kind of coming from like the Ubisoft school of game craft and design, and
okay, Ubisoft. No, don't like that.
180.
Yeah, no. Okay, that's a point against him now.
I think Ubisoft makes fantastic games, and so there's a lot of talent.
Okay, Ubisoft sometimes does make great games, but usually they're bogged down by Ubisoft being a company.
There,
Dude,
it tends to
come
be a
on,
lower cost
Rush,
market to
please.
acquire talent and attract
Rainbow
talent.
Six
And so I think we're
Transformers
building that out to be probably have 150-ish people today. I wouldn't be surprised if that was 250 to 300 people within the next couple years.
Okay. At least it's not like COD where it's 3,000 devs. I'd rather have 150 to 300 devs than 3,000. I think that's good. That's not too many cooks in the kitchen. That's just something a lot of games suffer from nowadays, is having 3,000 employees. You can't possibly. You can't keep track of what everyone's doing and get everyone on the same page. You just can't do it. It's too convoluted. It's too messy.
I'm interested, obviously, when we think of IP that would work very well in games, some of them are so obvious, right? With some D&D and Magic and even things like Transformers, stuff like that.
See, even he recognizes Transformers. Even he has something to say.
Jesus.
Are there brands that perhaps people aren't thinking about that actually, that you think might be an opportunity in this space?
So brands that we have, I definitely think our board game portfolio is solid gold.
Damn.
Solid gold. Monopoly is solid gold. I think that's
Monopoly Go shows that you can take like a classic and reinvent it for a new platform and just create a massive hit.
Yeah. Also, you missed it. We're making fun of the other Chris. They're
Chris.
both named Chris. The Chris with glasses. He always has the same default response. He goes, yeah.
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 So soft spoken, it's funny.
So, I think a lot of the same kind of fundamentals that Monopoly brings, which is, hey, it's in everyone's kind of game closet. People are familiar with the rules. It's inherently social and fun.
Mm-hmm.
You could apply that to Candyland, to the Game of Life, to Clue, heck, to even like Chutes and Ladders, and
Why do you look like he was choking?
to the Game of Life, to Clue.
He looks like he's trying not to throw up. He's like,
He's trying to not laugh.
yeah.
Heck,
The
to even
boys
like
final,
Chutes and
no, I haven't
Ladders
seen
and
the
Hungry
episode
Hungry
one. I've
Hippos.
just seen
So
Yummers.
I think there's a lot of upside
Oh, Hungry Hippos? Oh, hell yeah. Give me a live service of that.
there. And then
Oh, the
Hasbro
boys
has
finale.
Look at him just
Hippos,
blankly
so
stare.
I think there's a lot of upside there. And then Hasbro
He's
Oh.
so out of it. He's like, I want to hear more about your big IPs, and I want to hear about the Hungry Hippos app you're developing.
has a lot of characters that are beloved that people interact with. And I also think there's an interesting opportunity. And, it's going to take a bit of time, and we're going to have to do it carefully and working with creators. But bringing
Creators. I can't say anything about that, but what he said is true.
and we're going to have to do it carefully and working with creators.
Why does he sound like he's trying to say critters? These
Dude.
bugs of YouTubers we have to deal with.
Dude, we really are the critters, man.
I can't say. I
seen-
can't say. It's not really confirmed yet, but that's true. That's true. He does want to work
Well,
with
we-
creators. Hasbro does want to work
Dude.
with creators.
No, what the fuck are you talking about? He wants to work with critters.
Yeah, never mind. I'm just a bug. I'm just a bug,
He wants to
guys.
work. He wants to work with bugs.
But bringing our characters
He
to
wants
life.
to work with the Insecticons.
Bed bugs. You have to get the bed bugs out of what do you call it? Out of the company. It's just the
Yeah, they keep fucking inviting
Hasbro.
into the company.
It's just the Hasbro like logo, and there's a bunch of creators' profile pictures. It's like operation. You gotta try and get the critters out.
Oh, that's fucking.
With things
No.
like AI, there's going to be a really powerful opportunity.
Yeah, it's another point against him. Yeah.
that, maybe it's not a traditional video game, but there's so much surface area in the world that could be gamified and lit up with a character that I think there's a really interesting opportunity
Yeah,
there
I'd
that
want
you'll
him to
probably
work
hear
with
more
Weird
from
Al,
us about
too.
over the next year or so.
I watched an interview with you. You were talking about how, because AI is potentially a threat to people, IP owners in the user-generated content space, that you're sort of going to lean in
yeah.
rather than try and resist. You think that's the best approach? I thought.
Lean
Man.
in. Oh.
I will never understand the whole shit with AI still.
It's
to
like,
this
oh, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. Really? Then how come the bubble's gonna pop soon?
The-
How come
okay.
the bubble looks like it's about to burst? How
Dude.
come there's a bunch of people outside the bubble? Pop that bubble. Pop that bubble.
Jesus. Like,
It doesn't
With
take
my-
an effing analyst. It doesn't. It doesn't take an effing someone with a GDP of like 1 million. It doesn't take someone with like Harvard degree in order to see that it is not profitable. Just like live service and AI are both not profitable. AI even less so.
Jesus. Because, like, with my take on AI, because I usually use it for, like, utility purposes, I never use it for any sort of, like...
I don't think it
do
should be in the
something to
creative
resolve it.
process at all. It shouldn't even touch it.
Nah, it really shouldn't. Because, well, I mean, the only thing I feel like AI should honestly just be used is for, like, utility-ish purposes, and that's kind of it.
Like in a video
not-
game, if you have to like place trees or whatever, like say like you're making an open world game and there's like you need to place like 20 million trees, like maybe. But at the same time, then like it's gonna mess up and it's gonna put some trees in the ground. It's gonna do like it's gonna auto Like, you still need a person to go in and then you have to fix all the trees. Like, that sounds more tedious than just getting it
Yeah.
right the first time.
Non-gen AI is good. Gen AI very, very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, ugh. Ugh. I I will only use my shit for just tools. I make my own shit. That's why with my fucking hands,
If there's a new
I draw
Transformers
into it.
game that comes out and I hear that they use FNAI, I'm gonna make a video
Hey
after
man,
they found that out.
hey man, we stooped pretty fucking low with the we stooped pretty fucking low with those goddamn statues. I don't know, man.
To be fair, they didn't make that. I think they got scammed. They didn't realize it was AI till it was too late. That was like
Yeah.
a hollow like shell company from like the Middle East that were just like, oh, we just started this company last month and we've already partnered with Hasbro and made these AI statues. Like, huh? It's like, I think that was a scam. I don't even think they sold those. I don't like. Do people even own those? They
If they
ship.
did,
Hope
if
they're
they did,
burned.
if they really did, they have the 1 in a percentage of chances of having that one sound wave statue that's just literally just pointing a gun at himself.
It seems like a don't
Yeah,
go against the tide sort of thing.
I think you have to. So,
No.
you know, I think characters and IP to a certain degree are at a similar moment as, call it 25 years ago, music was, with like, you know, the dawn of digital music and, you know, platforms, sharing platforms like Napster. And, you know, you got to police your content and you got to make sure that people aren't using it irresponsibly. But, you know, if you only live
Crossfire. Anyways,
life playing defense, you're not going to score a lot of goals.
That's
I think you have to lean in and take
Rush,
advantage of the opportunity. And
Rush, can you pause? After he said that, hold on, can you go back to what he just said?
And, you know,
About,
you got to police your
policing.
content and you got to make sure that people aren't using it irresponsibly. But, you know, if you only live life playing defense, you're not going to score a lot of goals.
Can you pause? Fuck, that is a big list.
what?
You know, the fucking what you call the people that are using your fucking the fucking IP.
Yeah.
That is a pretty hefty list. Damn.
I agree. Take down all the people doing AI slop, like, oh, Megan Fox and Mark Wahlberg and like, you know, they're all coming back for this next big Transformers movie and they AI generate everything. And it's like, yeah, go after those people. Take them down. But don't use it yourself. Hello? What?
Dog.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I think you have to lean in and take advantage of the opportunity. And we've got a lot of characters. We've got a pretty sophisticated licensing engine, so we're used to working with partners.
Yeah.
And so, you know,
Yeah.
Jesus. Actually, now that you mentioned Crossfire, what the fuck even happened to it? Like
Dumpster
now,
fire.
like currently, is it actually just in a
Yeah.
fucking
There's a lot of
shit?
controversy going on with it, and Paxer could tell you.
I don't think we've fully figured out what the model is that's going to emerge, but I think the only way you can figure that out is by leaning in and trying things.
You also talked about the other side of AI is its ability to potentially speed things up. The AI is going to.
Why'd you lean?
Talk about the other side of AI is its ability to potentially speed things up.
Does he have comments on? Yeah. I'm gonna edit my comment now.
Did you
also keep Gen AI far away from Transformers. Yeah.
Jesus. Let me in. I can explain why I can't do it. If yeah, if anything, just explain real quick, and then we can head back to it. Cause I'm honestly really fucking curious. It's either that or you can just text it to me, because I really don't mind having to listen in. Not listen in, but read it through. Do I even have you friended? Hold on. I do, right? I don't. I'm friending you. There you go. If not, then I can DM it to you. Yeah, no, you can DM it to me.
Yeah, we'll go
AI
after
is
that
going to
later.
save you 1 million people hours over the next 12 months, which is
Yeah.
I don't know how you work that out.
Okay. This effing sucks, bro. Listen to these effing slobs.
1 million people hours over the next 12 months, which is
Yeah.
I don't know how you work that out. But do you anticipate sort of that similar translation to video games, or is that sort of toys?
Yeah, the 1 million people hours was just looking at the variety of initiatives that we have. And, you know, in some things like order management and billing, which are kind of boring aspects of the business, but still important, we can save a lot. And then just like,
If you're using it for like sending out emails or whatever, I guess it's not that bad, but like you're still just like, this is like what college kids do. It's like, ChatGPT, message my professor that I can't get it in and make it sound really sad, so he gives me extra time.
basic AI tools and the productivity they bring can, you know, it's basically going to pencil out to save about 2 to 3 hours a week for every employee we have. And then also allow us to kind of take some of the things that we outsource and basically outsource it to an agent rather than, you know, a different company. In terms of creatively, we're using it pretty significantly, but also pretty
Creatively, don't use it.
selectively.
Okay.
Each of our teams has agency to use AI, how they see it being best deployed. Our toy teams are using it quite significantly. It's a really powerful tool to help us with concepting and kind of taking like a license or a known character and building out a lot of ideas and going from basically a paper prototype to a fully visualized 3D render.
Nobody has a brain anymore. Oh, we use it to make concepts. What are concept artists for? Like, hello? This is annoying.
In kind of record time. You know, we're able to shave off over 80% off of the development of like collectibles and figures based.
All I'm hearing is layoffs, saving money because layoffs. We don't have to pay those people, layoffs. That's all I'm hearing.
On that.
Oh, really?
For like our video games and for studios like Magic and D&D, I think we're being way more selective. And, you know, really, I don't think those teams are really using it much at all in terms of creative.
Good.
You know, they have the option to be able to do that in the future, but I think that's going to be up to them.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yeah.
I get that. You know, we work with a heck of a lot of creators. We work with a lot of artists. We work with a lot of writers. I think human ingenuity is kind of at the core of games like that. And so, you know, we'll see what time brings, but we're giving them the ball and letting them figure out how to run with it.
Dude, pass the ball to someone else. Like, I don't want AI here. I'm coming over and I'm popping the basketball, dude. I'm putting like an effing thumbtack like taped to my hand, just shot. Like, it's just gonna go on the floor. I'm like, oh no, the AI bubble. Anyways, bye.
I'll move away from AI. I'll ask a couple more questions.
Thank God. Thank you.
But we in video games, you know this as well because you know the industry very well. We do
Breaking into video games. This is also probably what they got Doug Bowser, because he worked at Nintendo, but yeah.
get a lot of people coming from outside the industry trying to crack video games. Sometimes they're super ambitious and they scale it back. Sometimes they're more tentative, whether that's in entertainment or toys or any other area of the industry. And every now and again, you get it works out, like worked out for PlayStation, worked out for Nintendo.
Yeah, I think it worked out pretty well for Sony.
Yeah, sort of okay for them. But obviously, there were
Not the laugh.
They made a lot of money. That's them. Anyways, hey, Crown.
Hi.
Hey, Crown.
You missed it.
Hello.
You went
What I meant.
money.
Yeah.
Is he?
We're watching Cox right now. He's doing an interview.
We're watching Cox? Why are
Yeah.
you watching Cox?
Chris Cox.
All you could have said was that we were watching Chris Cox. All you said was just we're watching Cox. Dog.
I know you were watching Chris Cox. Just the way you said it, dog. Even Stick Toki understood why my.
I fucking can't, man. All you could have just said is we were watching Chris Cox. Why'd you just cut out Chris and just flat out say Cox?
It's a show of respect. I'm addressing him by his title, by his last
quick
name,
question,
as the
question,
CEO.
Quick question.
Yeah. What you mean?
Question. Are you live right now?
Yeah.
Like live streaming?
Yeah.
Dang it, bro! I can't say the N-word. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Who would joke like that?
Dude.
In the
I'm gonna
times
say-
we live in, who says that? Who does that? Who knows? There's a crime being
That's it.
committed and doesn't say anything.
That's another hour-long video coming up.
Jesus.
And I
Yeah,
will
dog.
call it
That's it.
the little keyboard warrior.
Dude. Don't make me say that N-word. Nincompoop.
Oh, that's another hour
Oh,
long video
no.
on you.
Oh no, he said
No
it.
way.
Oh no,
No way.
he didn't
gonna
cut
say
himself
what the-
off.
I'm gonna say the hard R one now. Neighbor.
Whoa. Anyways,
He said, "Wait, what?" I'm gonna say who with the light A, Monica. Okay, that one's actually really close.
yeah, I can't believe
How we
Crown-
doing?
I can't believe
Hello,
Crown
chat.
Trez Day would
Hello,
say
chat. Hello, chat.
Yeah.
Oh
This
god.
is gonna get so misconstrued. You know it is.
It really
it's
is.
fine. It's fine.
Dude.
I don't think he paid attention to your live streams.
gonna-
In all fairness,
Yeah.
He's gonna fucking oh god damn it.
Please speed this up. I need it. All right.
Countless
Oh.
examples.
Oh, that. I thought you meant speed up the video.
Please speed up.
Sorry.
My
There
mom's
you go.
kind of homeless. I live with my dad. I'm gonna help her out. Dude, I went to
Please,
the street.
Alex.
You said at the street. I'm trying not to laugh, bro. This is ridiculous shit.
I'll
You
be
want
the
us to
one
break
that
down
I'll be
what happened
beat in
so
this
far?
situation. Yeah, go ahead.
So, Hasbro is trying to be the Activision for their games. Essentially, Hasbro wants to be the publisher and own a bunch of studios to make first-party IPs like Dungeons and Dragons, Magic, and they said Transformers and G.I. Joe. And they want to partner with some of the best to make new experiences like Saber Interactive. They mention Transformers quite a bit. They don't like say like, "Oh, we're making new Transformers game." Like they don't outright say it, but they say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I somehow understood what the hell you were just saying.
No, they say it without saying it. They say like, "Oh, we're working with the best of the best
imply.
to make." Yeah, they heavily imply like, "Yeah, we're making or we're looking to make new games." They're setting up shop in Montreal, which is awesome. Canada, hell yeah.
And then they mentioned AI, and then I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, snooze
Yeah,
fest, snooze
lost
fest.
interest. Officially lost interest. Immediately
But
lost.
also really interesting is they have a whole section here talking about how they don't want to do live service games.
Really now?
I think
yeah.
I know the reason. You want to hear my game theory?
Yeah, go ahead.
They
Lay
put
it on me.
$100 million into Reactivate and got nothing out of it. So now they've
Nothing out of
been
it.
burned on doing live service games.
Live
So now
service.
they're like, oh well, we're just gonna do. And it's so weird that they say like traditional video games where they're like, oh, it's a finished game. It's a 40 to 50 hour experience, like AAA game. I'm like, it's so weird that like a finished video game is called a traditional video game now. That's what we're calling it. It's Oh, I just bought Mario Odyssey. It's one of them traditional games where it has all the content.
I love
at
it. You
release.
said Mario right as I go, bruh.
It has all of the quests and all of the textures already loaded into the game. It doesn't have any areas of the game missing, and you have like it's not an early access slop game. How traditional. Yeah.
Just gonna put that in.
Yeah,
chat.
but he's been saying a lot of really good stuff until the AI part.
Bumbles,
He also praised Ubisoft, which was weird, but
Yeah, no, just all of a
Jumping in and
sudden,
going, actually, no.
the Gen AI
I guess the
stuff
question is, why are you going to
ended
be different?
immediately.
Well, I mean,
Ubisoft
I
will get
suppose
past
we
the
already
ball.
start differently in that most of
yeah. We've also been making fun of the interviewer because he like goes
Yeah.
a lot. Like, and it sounds pre-recorded. It sounds like he's like a cardboard cutout where like you press the button, he goes, yeah.
It sounds like you.
Yeah. Wow.
It's when you're okay. Hold on, chat. I'm not being mean to Ranger here. I'm being honest. Whenever we call and say Ranger is playing a video game, right? Having a middle of conversation, he's like, "Yep,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah."
The script
Yeah,
is just
we
like,
know
what's
this
on
man
there.
at this point.
Hey.
This is coming from guys who have like long hour calls. We've gone to like 4 a.m. and he goes like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude. Fair
Oh
enough,
my
fair
God.
enough.
Cat. It's like, dude, bro. You look at this guy.
no.
He's doing shit. Rush. Stop looking at the fucking mirror, dog.
Sound like a robot? Thanks.
Watch you actually look like this in real life."
Can confirm.
well, I mean, I suppose we already start differently
I
in
wear
that
glasses.
most of
He said it again. Yeah. No, here's the thing though, Crown is
The exact same pitch and
he
like-
sits in the same position and he says it at the
Every
same
time he
pitch
says yeah.
and pace every single time. Like it never changes. It's yeah. Like if I ever do a video on this video, I'm doing a compilation at the end where it's just yeah.
Can we point out the fact that Bro's TV is not connected?
Yeah, I love that, by the way.
well, I mean, I suppose we already start differently in that most
Yeah. You'll notice it. You'll
Well, that
notice it.
one had a little fluctuation.
Yeah,
Like,
but for the most part, it's the same. Like, same inflection. It sounds like a recording. Like, there's no difference.
of Hasbro's
Can confirm.
reach, a lot of our revenue, a huge percentage of our profit is based on games. And we
Yeah. Less than 100 copies of the Earthspark game say otherwise.
when
but-
he doesn't say yeah, he just closes his eyes. And
he just accepts his fate. Yeah. In his
I
head,
feel
like
so
there's
bad.
a
I
little,
came in
there's a
here-
little hamster version of himself running around, and he just goes, "Yeah."
I came in here being like, okay, Ranger, do you want to be part or start doing the gun stream today? Like, because I'm actually working
Oh.
on the Nemesis right now.
I can
Um,
stream it for you.
Oh yeah, but what's funny, right?
Yeah.
It's the where
He just did it. He just
the interviewer.
Shut up.
I fucking can't. I fucking can't.
It went completely over my head.
He
went
just
completely
did it.
over my
He
head. I
just
didn't-
fucking did it. He just.
I think it's because I've been making fun of him for so long. I started like
Yeah,
picking up his
exactly.
inflection.
Have you been watching this guy that long?
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta get him off. You gotta get him out. You gotta get him away from that fucking pond. He's been staring
Get
at
him
his
out, gotta
reflection
go.
too much, dog.
He's hitting that
This-
dog
this-
emote? What?
He's
Oh.
hitting
Wait,
a dog
what?
emote.
Yeah, no, that one dog with his eyes closed. Like
Oh,
up at the sun. He is.
The one where it's staring into the sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's currently
Yeah.
brushed right now.
As he's hearing us just laugh delusionally. I love how, like, chat, this wasn't streamed the other day. I wish it was, but me and Kibo were playing Repo with Brush and others. And there's, you know, that if you know that little, like, but I don't even know what you'd call it, bro. This little,
It
like,
was the little
puppet
it was the
or whatever.
little fucking
Yep.
it was the little puppet thingy, and all we have been doing was just dead ass.
We're just holding it. We're both holding it. It's just when you hold it and start talking, it replays your voice, but like high pitch. So
Yeah.
me and Kim are going back and forth, and even the slightest noise either one of us made from our laughter made us laugh even more. I remember you were stumbling, trying to talk, and we're crying. I just start wheezing, dude.
Dude, I
Oh,
fucking
man.
can't. I think the funniest one was where anytime we would just anytime
is
where we
that?
would just not that thing. That one.
thing.
This guy.
Hand puppet. Oh, it's
Yeah,
a
no.
hand puppet. Okay.
So anytime there'd be dead silence, dude, I'd be midway still laughing, and I'd just be like, every time.
You did. Oh man, Repo is such like
Been making games for
but it's
160
so funny.
years
Oh,
since
God.
Milton Bradley made the checkered game of life in 1860. So I think we know games pretty well. We have had a history of making games. Like Hasbro Interactive was founded back in the 90s. We've been doing a digital version of
What
Magic
are you laughing at now?
Him.
Dude, it's
since
it's
2002.
So I'm waiting to hear
So,
that.
you know, we've
I'm
at
waiting to
least
hear
dipped
that.
our toes into the water.
He melted. He's like, do I say a yeah now or like a few minutes later?
Yeah, he's like, I'm not sure when to say, when to acknowledge.
When to yeah.
When to yeah.
I have a mouth and I must yeah.
At what point to the?
I have a microphone. I must yeah.
Can't believe I'm on a stream just laughing at an interviewer. And whether or not he's supposed to give him a single word
oh god,
information repeatedly.
dude.
Okay,
Dude, I'm
all right,
telling
all
you,
right.
I'm
Let's
telling
lock
you.
in. Let's lock it in. It's almost done. It's almost done. It's almost done.
Dude,
Let's lock it in.
pre-recorded, yeah.
Because what we're saying is he's like a cardboard cutout of a guy. They just keep pressing a button like, yeah, no, yeah, yeah.
It's just a natural evolution of the company. Like,
Crush
you know,
me.
our mission is to
Yeah,
inspire a
solid word.
lifetime of play. You know, we try to build a relationship based in play with consumers starting at the age of two or three and just aging it up through their lifetime and finding different relevant ways to deliver that play to them.
Then where's our Transformers Prime show? Where's my age bracket, huh? I guess the Skybound show.
And, you know, I think we'd be
He's holding it back.
different relevant ways to deliver that play to them.
Hey, we said lock in.
I know,
Lock
but
in, lock
he
in,
is
lock in,
locked
lock
in. He is shaking right now.
And, you know,
Yeah,
You
I
look
think
at
I-
him holding the big mic. He's shaking. He's like, I want to
Crowd.
say yes so bad
Crowd,
right now.
You have to understand. He was prepped up, ready on the fucking mic. There's like a slight tilt on when he's about to say yeah. You have to go back. Go
Yeah.
back. No,
You
there's
have
He'll
to
like
say
wait
it
till
again.
he
He'll
tilts his
say it
head. He
again.
tilts his head like a dog. He tilts
I think
his
we'd
head like
be
a dog.
operating
when he
with our
says
head
yeah.
in the sand if we didn't recognize that games are the dominant play platform of our age and
He's getting ready. He's getting ready.
moved away.
likely for the
Always,
future.
mm.
You know,
said
whether
a
it's a kid starting to play Roblox at the age of 7 or 8.
No, I'm not gonna make that joke.
No. No.
I don't think. I mean, you're not
That is
supposed to
creepy
play Roblox
territory.
at those ages, aren't you? Because they have the age verification thing.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what, guys? You know, no.
You know what goes on Roblox.
Let's move on.
You know,
let's be mature. Let's be mature. Moving on. Press play.
Picking up a AAA game and a console at like 11, 10, 11, 12 mobile games throughout their lifetime. I think if you're a company that's based on play, you got to be able to figure out how to make your play be relevant on those platforms. And while we do
he's trying
a lot of partnership on those platforms, and that's been pretty lucrative and pretty successful for us with games like Baldur's Gate 3 or Monopoly Go with Scopely, I think we need to have a piece of that and we need to understand it.
Yeah. Historically, before your time, do you think there might have been some reluctance, like video games as a threat to, I think Games Workshop had this a long time ago. They sort of were very concerned about video games impacting their tabletop business, for instance. Do you think there might have been some of that concern in the past?
Oh yeah, for sure. But, I think anything a business considers a threat, more often than not, is an opportunity in a different guise.
Yeah.
And it's just
yeah. I told you it's coming. He was charging that one up.
More often than not,
my
opportunity in a different guise.
Yeah.
Hang on. Kobe Kimbo needs a second.
Dude, he was charging up that Kamehameha.
He's muffled.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kimbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that gremlin laugh, bro?
I want Chris Cox to be like, don't you feel better now? Yeah.
Yeah.
You finally got one out.
All right.
And it's just what your mindset is.
Yeah.
If it's a
Right,
and all you do is try to
be strong. You gotta be strong. We're strong.
defense,
It's just that was right after you barely hit play, and we got hit with it.
Dude.
The sequel.
All right.
very difficult to win the game with just a defensive scheme. Some threats kind of go away and they're temporal. I think, with 60 years of video games, it's here to stay. And, perhaps you should lean in.
I'll ask one last question. What does success look like for you in video games?
Well, I think success in video games is kind of the same as success just with anything in Hasbro. We reach 1 billion people per year. You bring a smile.
What was that one?
What the fuck did he even say?
Yeah, I was like, I thought he said in my head he said but I'm like, that's not what I'm registering. I was like, what?
He made like some primal effing chant.
Go back.
In Hasbro, we reach 1 billion people per year. You bring
Wait,
Dude, no way.
He starts beatboxing.
No, that has
What does it look like for you?
There has to be some bad mixing there.
Dude. The Phantom, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually kill yourself.
bring a smile to their face. We bring friends and families together and fans together in a shared joy for play and a shared love for characters. And I think digital just helps us accelerate that, and it helps us accelerate that in a bigger marketplace. Do I want to be profitable? Yeah. Would I like it to be?
He's like, yep, you stole my word from me. That was mine.
No, yeah, exactly. He's beat him to it. He beat him to saying, yeah.
Dude, you saw him try to lean forward for that too.
Yeah, he's like, I bow to you, Chris Cox. You stole my word.
Kind of the next big business for Hasbro, of course. I think our shareholders want that too. Are we going to be patient? Do we think it's a long-term investment? Yeah. You know, I think that
he's beating him to the yes, bro.
He is staring at him with malice and just hatred.
Dude, he's so tilted. Bro. Dude, he's got to be so tilted up his ass, and he's just like, dude, that was my
Say yeah again. Say yeah again. Say yeah. I
Dude, that's supposed to be my fucking line.
again.
I wonder if Chris Cox had like picked up that he was saying yeah so much that he started saying
Yeah.
all right. Okay, that wasn't on purpose.
Yeah.
That was not intentional. That was intentional. There was intention behind that one.
It was.
There was definite intention behind that one. That was
I
not
love how
organic,
you're like a
bro.
detective. Like we have the motive. Like you have the motive to do this crime. Yeah.
Near term is Exodus and Warlock come out next year.
Yeah.
They get.
Exodus and Warlock.
I think the near term is Exodus and Warlock come out next year.
Yeah.
They get good feedback from fans, hopefully a warm reception from the industry. A whole bunch of people have a chance to play it. It'd be great if they were profitable, but I think more importantly, if we set the foundation of, hey, Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast knows how to make great games. We've set up a couple new franchises for ourselves. You know, we have a nice long pipeline for, you know, the next decade of game development. I feel pretty good about that.
Brilliant. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for your time.
Hey, thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
He's still in the ad at the end. Oh wait, he's got something to say here.
What is
Okay,
that?
I have a
Starfox.
quick thing to point out.
Mhm.
Notice how almost every time
Lazy eye, bro.
Jesus. Notice how
Damn, what
almost
a
every
freeze frame.
time, like it cuts to him, it's him about to say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it can't be just me. It can't be just me. Anytime
it
he's
is.
about to, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Every time the cat, like there was a moment where he's like like Chris Cox was like dead ass talking, and then like the camera cuts to him, like the other Chris, and it looks like
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
Crown, they're
prepping
both
up a
named
yeah.
Chris, by the way.
Yeah.
I got that. I reached that assumption or that realization when
That's
they
it
both
for
said
today's episode of the
like,
Game
Chris
Business Show.
takes the
Thank you
time.
to Chris Cox for joining us today. We will, of course, be back with more news, analysis, insight, and interviews in the days and weeks ahead. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single thing, head to thegamebusiness.com and subscribe to The Game Business. Every time we have a podcast out, every time we do a new interview, we will email you to let you know.
Speed round?
There's also a paid subscription option as well if you want to. But that's it from me today. Until next time, thank you for tuning in. What is your favorite video game?
Either Baldur's Gate 2 or Civilization.
Oh, wow.
Pick anyone.
If you could work on any other IP that Hasbro doesn't own,
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I love Scooby-Doo.
Oh, wow. that was not, I was
Yeah,
not expecting that.
Scooby-Doo. Every year I do an
You know,
annual Scooby-Doo
wow.
D&D campaign, and
can't-
it's the best campaign I do. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know more of that. If you could be the CEO of any other company
Pause.
in any
Hold on.
sector, who would it be?
To follow on with my my Scooby-Doo thing, I suppose Warner Brothers should be pretty cool. Or Hanna-Barbera, if we could bring that back.
Best thing about your job?
Oh, bringing smiles to people's faces. Like if I can go into a
Like
toy
mine.
aisle and I can see a mom and a child kind of leaning over a toy, or I can watch
I
people
thought that was Sylvester
geeking out over
Stallone.
cards at a
Who
Magic
is
Con.
that?
That's by far the best thing.
And last question.
Yo,
what
wait,
is your
show that thing
favorite?
again. Hit show. Who is that? That looked like Sylvester Stallone with glasses, bro.
John
It's
Hyde.
Scale guy. How's it going?
John Hyde.
Cards at a Magic Con. That's by far the best thing.
And last question. What is your favorite film?
Oh, my favorite film, Dodgeball.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love this answer.
Yeah.
If you invest
take-
a fair amount of
Oh, I did not.
I just
mean to
realized,
say
is
that.
there an actual what's it called? Scooby-Doo video game?
There's a bunch.
Really? I feel like I don't know any that exist.
I can't take Scooby Doo games seriously without thinking about the current meme.
What current meme?
Okay, I can't send it to you, Brushed, because dead ass, it's copyrighted music. I can send it to
Ah.
Crown though.
Okay.
All right. Extravaganza.
Where the fuck is it?
No, I genuinely like. I imagine, yeah, of course they would have to make
Yeah.
games. I just don't. Fuck you, man.
We can't say it anymore. The word, it's lost all its meaning.
Bro, that's because it's for you, bro. It made it funnier because it was you.
Here you go, bro. Here you go, Crown.
Here you go, bro. Just realized if you scroll further up, you have that one image, that cursed image you sent me a couple months back.
Yeah, I was fucking cursed.
Okay, let's have a look. What the hell is this red play button, bro? What is this game?
Don't worry about it.
What is this?
Yeah, Shaggy getting chased by a fucking skeleton, as in the
Just
background,
gliding
Scooby-Doo,
across the
Scooby-Doo,
floor.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, okay. So for context, chat, because we can't stream this because otherwise he's gonna get copyright.
Mm-hmm.
It has the song I can't even what is it? I'm actually drawing a blank now. I know what it is, but I don't.
The song,
I
I have to mentally remember again. Shit. Hold on.
I'm actually blanking, bro, and it's actually bugging me because I know.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know?
I know
what
it's
is
Lil
so
Jon.
funny?
I know it's Lil Jon. Hold on first. Lil Jon is in that song. It's the one that, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Bro, somebody in chat, like, please. It's like,
Yeah, that's him. That's his favorite
yeah.
song.
Oh no! I just remember it. It's from fucking Usher. It's yeah. Legitimately, it was just yeah.
That's his
Hold
favorite
on,
song.
that you're lying. That's not the name of the song.
Yeah, no, dead ass. It's literally just yeah.
Oh my god, it is, bro. That's crazy. Okay, anyways, so that song, right? Usher's "Yeah" with featuring Lil Jon. It's playing in the background. Meanwhile, but instead of it going like singing whatever the lyrics are for "Yeah," it's just Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo.
No, do you want to know what is so funny about that song too? It starts off with
What?
Eye of the Tiger, and then it cuts into Usher.
What the heck?
I'll
bruh?
send it to you, Crown.
Oh my god. Oh, this is an actual song. That's crazy. It actually does start with "I Have the Tiger."
It kind of goes hard though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Whoa. I wish we could stream the. Does it hurt to share like just a few seconds, or is it like
It
is that all
does.
it takes?
It surprisingly does. Like.
Oh,
it's
bro.
still, like,
Okay.
it's still-
Whenever the stream is over, Brush, you gotta. I was almost called you Usher. That's great.
Brusher.
Brusher. But Brush, you've gotta see this. This goes hard.
I will.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways,
Oh my
so
goodness.
that was a video.
I will need to get going though, cause I gotta do my D&D thing in the meantime.
Do you have enough time to
So-
give us like quick thoughts, like a minute of your thoughts about the video we watched? Other than just
Hey, man.
but like the actual topic.
The direction that they're going with, like having to do like live service stuff. I mean, like,
I mean, they're not doing live
I'm
service,
glad.
it seems.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like,
Veering
them trying
from
to
it
push
is what
away
you mean
from
to
it.
say.
It's
Yeah.
definitely like a step in like a really alright direction, because they're realizing it's like a little bit of a mistake of like, oh yeah, if we have to do live service, then we're basically competing against another set of live service. And usually, like what someone said in chat, I'm pretty sure, like they don't survive that fucking well at all.
They really don't. They die.
The
so
Gen
quick.
AI thing,
Cringe.
that pass the ball.
Yeah.
pass the ball, dog. that's my thought on it, as far as I'm aware of.
Oh, hey,
I
Benjamin.
I will most definitely need to get going in the meantime. Yeah.
All Gucci.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Can I plug? Can I plug in my
Yeah, sure, of course.
kidding. Just recently I just did some like voiceover work because I did some stuff for like I just did like a demo reel for Jinrai, so I'm like, you know what, I can most definitely share it here. Why not? But I also did another one for Star Saber and Jinrai.
Hey.
Yeah.
Also,
You guys can go check it out on my channel or some shit. I don't know. I'm bad.
Yeah,
at
hold
plugging.
on.
I'm waiting to hear. I'm waiting to see the finished product of that other thing you voiced in.
Oh no. It was just a small little fucking clip thingy I did.
No. I'm talking about 99.
Oh.
I'm gonna say what-
Oh.
You know what you star in. You know what you
I
play.
know, I know, I
Well,
know, I know.
not starring, but you know what you
Dude.
play as. You play. But
You have a bigger
that is
role in
public.
99 than me. You do.
Oh
What
goodness.
are you, just a toy in the background, bro? Just go. I'm
Here,
sorry, bro.
I'll,
That was man.
Can that here? No. Okay.
What do you mean,
Everyone,
can you
chat.
pin what here?
That's his newest demo reel he did of Star Saber and Jinrai. Go check it out. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Weirdly enough, that demo reel, I very, very much based it off of Saiyan Saga in Dragon Ball Z when Goku and Piccolo fight Raditz for the the first segment where they're like trying to prep up how to fight Lio Kaiser. So yeah, I want to fucking voice Jinrai at some point later down the line, man. He's a character I really like. He's a fucking character I really like. All right, I gotta go though. Take
See you
care,
later.
everybody. See you later.
Dirge.
Later.
Whoa.
Oh.
Later, bitch.
Okay. Oh,
Now
what a
that he's
time.
gone.
Oh man. So, you like jazz?
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really know. That's kind of all I really wanted to talk about. What are your thoughts on it? Like us potentially getting more games?
A
Is there
very-
gonna be...
A very brief bit, other than yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like contextually, like with what I saw and what you had told me as well,
Mhm.
it's good that they're veering away from live service games because it's not like I don't doubt that they could have made a good live service game, right?
Yeah. The
Reactivate
thing
was
is,
supposed to be.
when you make a live service game, you can't just make a good live service game. You need to make the best because you're fighting with other people. So it has to be better than Fortnite. It has to be
Right.
better in Roblox, better in Rivals.
Yeah, but
better in all
there's
these other
another
games.
thing. Yeah. The other thing though is that like it's the reason why, because there was supposed to be for those that love Insomniac Spider-Man, they were supposed to be a 5-player co-op live service game.
Mhm.
The reason they didn't do it is the same reason, the same issue that happens when you try to do live service. And it's like, again, I don't doubt that Hasbro or whatever company, if they've chosen to go with a specific company, you know, the issue falls on the fact that like when you do a live service game, you have to dedicate a good amount of resources to keeping that live service game going, constantly updating it, DLC, skins, shop, all these cosmetic features, all these like new, if they introduce new game modes or all this stuff. But basically, right, you have all that. You have to dedicate all manner of resources into that. You cannot dedicate your time and resources into multiple games of campaign and such like that. It's fun. It's good to have like multiplayer setup and such. But again, live
You're
service
always in the
game.
hole.
exactly. It greatly restricts the ability to do more outside of that because you have to constantly pour effort into those. So I do think it's a good thing that Hasbro is veering away. That gives them more liberty to like make more games. They have more. They can explore a bit more. And I mean, shoot, I mean, I don't want to get my hopes up or anything like that. I'm kind of giving up after Reactivate.
Yeah.
But if Saber Interactive say, right? Going like looking back on the video you made, Ranger, like I definitely could see Saber Interactive making a Transformers game easily.
Yeah,
hands down
Chris
easily.
Said
and
is he wants to focus more on premium games that are just like the complete experience with a story, like in 40 to 50 hours of gameplay, right? I think that's awesome.
Okay.
I think that's great. And I think Saber could definitely do that, like a single player
Warhammer's
co-op game. Like
single player or co-op. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
then
literally,
like a side
Warhammer is
PvP potentially. Like I feel like they could 100% do that.
Yeah, Warhammer is a perfect like if Saber Interactive decides to take like, I mean, the other day we found our Brush that showed me that for Skylanders they used the Dark of the Moon game build as a test build.
Yeah,
and they used both of it. So it would not surprise me if Saber Interactive, if they wanted to make a game similar to Warhammer, right? It wouldn't surprise me if they took Warhammer and make these epic make an epic game out of it, something like really sick. Of course, like you have to consider basically everything that I would say Brush covered in his video of like what is probably like the perfect like Transformers game in this day and age.
Yeah. What are the core things that people like? If you and me, right? Like I'll buy anything. I don't care. You feed me slop. Yeah, but like the majority of people, like when they sit down, they expect something like War and Fall of Cybertron. When Galactic Trials was coming out, everyone was like, "This is not what we want." Like Transformers Racing game, like it's a fun idea, but it wasn't fleshed out. They didn't do anything with it. Yeah. I think a racing mode should be like a side game mode, right? That's why I said in my video, I said like could challenge your friends to a race around Cybertron, right? But the main thing people want, strong campaign telling a gripping story about the war on Cybertron or the exodus of Cybertron or even Age of Wrath. Like these characters that we love, like Optimus, Bumblebee, Megatron, Starscream, Soundwave, Shockwave, Cosmos, Ironhide, Ratchet, like these characters, Jazz, Cliffjumper, like this is why we like Transformers, because they're characters. There's a lot of other mechas and robots.
Oh, that's on the subject. Sorry, that you were talking about it being on Cybertron. That's another thing. Stay off Earth. I think we had enough of Earth. Earth. The stories that we've gotten on Earth, even TFP included, were good. Some were good. Some were all right. And for the most part, they've been fine. Rise of the Beast easily proves that like it's enough. Enough is enough. We got in pretty much everything I think anyone would want. Yeah. But I'm talking about in terms of a video game, I definitely stay away from Earth. That's what made the Cybertron games good, because you're on Cybertron. You're experiencing life on their planet.
I'll tell you right now, here, like, Cybertron, the reason why the Cybertron games took off so much, especially in the community and with non-Transformers fans and people who were new to it, is because, like, the only time we could visit Cybertron or, like, interact with it or that it was ever shown was in the G1 cartoon, in a little tiny flashback in Beast Wars and Beast Machines here and there. They had one level per campaign where it was just a box on Cybertron for the 07 game. And then when War for Cybertron came around, there was like a few comics. That was it. Like they're in the Armada PS2 game, but you're just flying above Cybertron. Like it's just an orb you're orbiting. Like it's one level. But here's the thing. War for Cybertron allowed you, and I literally have it as the background, like you had these massive cityscapes, you had all these different arenas you could fight in, and there was lore, there was characters, like it felt like you can just walk around the levels, and it's great. Like we got to explore and experience Cybertron like never before, because before that Cybertron was just the planet they're from, but it's like just like
It
it's
just
like
seemed
Krypton. It
myth.
felt like Krypton, where it's like, oh, it's gone now.
doesn't exist.
We almost never address it. Like, stop thinking about it. They're on Earth. Like, it's just the back. It's just their backstory. But like, they actually made Cybertron a real, tangible place that felt alive, that had these characters, and it's important to them, and like, it was important to us because they did such a good job world building and like showing like that they cared about it, and it wasn't just some planet. It felt like another
This
character.
is something that I would love if they did for a Transformers game. Like if the next like AAA game, you know, I would love to see Cybertron before the war takes place. I would love to experience
pre-war.
what it's like to just explore. You don't have to fight. You don't have to, at least not yet, right? If you reach a certain point in the story, depending on what character you play as, if you play as Orion, you explore the golden city of Iacon. You play as Megatron, or back when he was D16, you go to like the downtrodden like deadly city of Kaon, right? And you get to experience what life was like. If they even go to the Age of Wrath, you get to also experience what life was like with the Quintessons, right? If we're talking line continuity here.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's why I said in my game, you don't have to just do like Warfall. You could do Age of Wrath, because that hasn't been explored at all in a game, and it's implied in like War for Cybertron through like either the books or like in game. Like it's like the Age of Wrath has already happened. So like, do a prequel game where it's Autobot and Decepticon fighting side by side to like take on the Quintessons, or even have playable Quintessons. Like that'd be interesting.
Bro,
Like,
I'll
the Shark
literally
Quintessons
tell you,
Autobot.
take my money. I will literally tell you, take my money.
Seeing like them like rise up against their oppressors, and that's how like say Megatron came to powers, because he led the revolution against the Quintessons, and then like he creates the Decepticons, and then you know like that's interesting. That's why so many people listen to him, is because he was like one of the people to fight back against the Quintessons initially. Like that's interesting.
The thing is, like, characters like that are like really good characters. You see countless characters as like lead a resistance of sorts, but then their ideals get twisted when they're thinking that, oh, you're the next bad guy in his eyes. I think that's such a good like point to take the story.
Yeah, like he's a fallen good guy because he fought for freedom and independence, and he basically removed a hostile takeover of their planet, and then it just got replaced by another evil government, like with the council. So like he just sees them as unjust or like power hungry. So like it's good storytelling, like that he fought one oppressive force and then became it. Like that's good storytelling. It's good. It doesn't have to be like a prequel like for the Cybertron games. You could start off like if Saber were to do 3 games, like Transformers Age of Wrath or something, or Wrath of the Quintessons, whatever you want to call it, whatever catchy name. Have that be like a prequel game. And then like the Arkham games as well, like you could do something like that where it's a trilogy, and then do like their take on what War for Cybertron is with that new gameplay system. Then fall.
Exactly. There's I had this
like as long
I
as
had
we
this
have that. If you really
long as,
have to
like-
get Earth out of your system, there.
Or if you want, there's other worlds that they like. I believe that the Cybertron games would have explored this, because not many people know this, but the Cybertron games are very closely based on the actual aligned novels. You have Exodus, you have Exiles, Retribution, and in the second and third books, the Autobots and Decepticons travel to different worlds. They travel to worlds that were colonized by Cybertron before the Rust Plague took place. There were Cybertronians who were left behind because of the Rust Plague, like Sentinel Prime or Zeta Prime, whatever version it would be, right? Dictated that, yo, the Rust Plague is here. The pandemic is happening. We cannot stop it. So we are completely cutting you all off. Basically a death sentence to everybody.
Imagine
because they're
you're
completely
playing
cut off.
like the Age of Wrath game, or you're playing War for Cybertron, right? And there is a prequel mission where you are like the Wreckers, or this elite commando unit sent by Sentinel Prime, and your task is to destroy all the space bridges and like go to different worlds and like shut them off. And like imagine playing that mission, because there is a lot of stories where there are characters where like their loved ones are on the other side of the space bridge before it collapses. Like there's so much like like storytelling.
A good example.
Like,
I got a good example.
Yeah, exactly.
I got
it's
a
like
perfect example. Prowl.
Yeah.
Right. In the Align, one of the Align novels. I think it was actually the Covenant of Primus one. So, his brother Blue Streak goes across one of the space bridges to one of the first of the many colonized worlds, but he stays there, right? You know, helping out. When the Rust Plague takes place, he's still on said world, and Prowl has been given the order to completely demolish all the space bridges on Cybertron, cutting off everybody. And so then, like, he has his last conversation that he has with his brother, and his brother's like, "It's okay. It's fine."
Yeah, doesn't Prowl like even go against protocol? He's like, you could come for the space bridge, no one would know, and then we can destroy it. He's like, I'm not gonna do that.
Exactly.
It's
like,
not
no,
safe. It's like the Rust Plague
trouble.
probably hasn't hit you yet. It's fine. It's like, you can't risk it. You have a job to do.
Yeah,
I have a job
there's
to do.
so
It's
many,
great. It's
so
such
many
good
like actual, there's so many actual like existing stories exactly like that.
Imagine you're playing the game and you're shutting down all, you have like civilians like trying to get in or out, and you have to like stop them from like getting through the portal. And imagine
some of them have to
have
to be a firing squad.
Yeah, exactly. You could have like rioters like trying to like or like even proto Decepticons like terrorists like try to like keep them open or something, like to defy Sentinel's wishes. Like there's so much, and then like you being the person who has to press the button to like turn it off and then like blow it up, like that, like because it's a video game.
You know what I imagine
doing that, and maybe the main character, you are Prowl, you're leading this group, and you have to be the one to blow it up. Like that is so impactful.
You know what I imagine? I imagine what it would remind me of, now we've been talking about it, is in the Arkham Knight game when Batman has to like, you know, swap out the toxins so Ace Chemicals blows up, but he's like, obviously it looks like he's going to die even before he has the whole like Joker trip, right? You have this like very somber, very sad moment where it's like you have Alfred telling him like, "Please, sir, you have to get out," and you have Batman being like, "There's no time. I have no choice. I have to do this," and he's doing that, constantly changing out every barrel. You have to be so careful because you're carrying these basically equivalent to nuclear bombs in your thing, but it's with fear toxin. Like, I imagine that kind of depravity as you're having to make the choice to hit the button that the space bridge explodes.
You could also have a game like that, but every single level takes place on like the colony world, and maybe even one of them is them trying to get through the space bridge back to Cybertron before it blows up. You get there and then it just blows up in your face.
Oh yeah.
And then you're stuck on a planet that is being consumed by the Rust Plague, or like you have to leave someone behind, like in Cyberverse. I don't know if you've seen it. Blur dies in Cyberverse.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
like you
completely
could like that
disintegrated.
would be so effing insane.
Yeah, 100%. They have the ability to do it. They just got to do it.
I don't understand. They have all this lore and backstory. It's like, yeah, you can come up with your own stories, but the thing is, you don't even have to. There are so many untold stories in comics and like shows and concepts that just
Play
have
with the
not been
source material.
adapted into games or movies. And there's no reason why you can't do
Play
it.
with the source material. You have source material.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. It's like I don't get like Galactic Trials. That story was god awful. If you can even call it a story, it is just them on Cybertron, and Optimus and Bumblebee are in a vault on Cybertron, and they have all these Prime relics. And then, what do you call it? Nemesis Prime steals them, and then you have to beat him in a race, and then you beat him in a race, and then the relics get returned, and that's the end of the story. It's like that was nothing. Like you didn't do it. Like is Nemesis Prime like a Quintesson creation? Is he like who is Nemesis Prime? Like you didn't explain it. Like there was nothing to that. That was just set up for the gameplay. To call it a story is an insult to storytelling.
That is awful. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know. Galactic Trials just seemed like those
Also,
like mobile games.
it has one cutscene. The end cutscene is the first cutscene reversed.
Oh my god.
That's how bad it was. They had one cutscene. It's of Bumblebee and Optimus like seeing the Prime relics get stolen. The alarm goes off. Then Nemesis Prime like tries to steal them, but then they like are able to keep them away. But then they're scattered and they have to go find all of them. And then
That's
the end cutscene is like the same as the opening cutscene, but reversed, where it's like the Prime relics like get put back, and then the door closes in on Nemesis, and he gets locked out instead of it opening. Like they literally play the cutscene in reverse. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, no, that's all.
They want $50 for that.
No, that's not worth $50.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sorry to the game developer that believe they put their heart and soul into it. No, you didn't, buddy.
You didn't. Like, I'm sure it was crunch, because I'm pretty sure they're made in less than a year. But still, it's like, nah.
No.
Like, and you're like, the thing is, I don't have as much sympathy. Like, for the individual, the developers, yeah. For the like big corpo that's like, get this game done now. Like, ship out
you're
a $50
the one who made
game.
that. The same way a certain fan creator made the executive decision to make a bad fan film.
Yeah, that falls on you.
What's it?
You pushed out a bad product.
Exactly.
That is not the fault of the individual. They did the best they could with the time and resources they had and their skill set. And you can't expect something to be rushed and you still get perfection out of it. That makes no sense.
Yeah. And so, but yeah, it's like, it's so stupid to make those expectations, those bad expectations. And then on top of that, expect that like, oh, it's going to be received amazingly, when no, if you rush it, it's not going to be great.
Yeah,
of course it's not going to be great. People
like concurrently, I think it had less than it was about 20 players on Steam.
Oh yeah, I remember, because then you had like the whole thing with reactivate.
Yeah.
Or reactivate Crossfire.
Crossfire had so many players and they wasted it, they soiled it.
Yep. Unfortunately so. But
This
yeah.
franchise is wasted potential, but it feels like at least somebody, like, even though Chris Cox, like, he's not perfect. Like, obviously I don't like the way he talks about using AI and whatnot. Like, it's not horribly bad where it's like, we're gonna force every developer to use it, because there's been CEOs like that. But he's like, oh,
The reason
we're gonna use it a bit.
why
It's annoying.
The reason why it's considered is because of this. You have like not in the terms of. And I'm not even trying to defend it. I am
You're trying to look at it from his
100%
perspective.
anti
Because he
AI.
said,
I'm
like,
looking at it from the
he
perspective
took,
of
like-
a business. Here, wait. Let me explain this. So, like, from the perspective, because like a lot of 3D artists are struggling to get into the game business, to get into certain businesses like games, where all they have to do is give it to an AI, give a design to an AI, and be like, okay, generate the 3D model I need so we can start creating the game a lot faster, and they save money on that. I fully understand the thought process of doing it, but it is not the same, because just like AI does not do a good job of, it can generate something that, like, from a glance, yes, it looks impressive because it looks realistic, it looks at, but you can tell when something is AI. You can tell the difference between an AI recreation of something that pre-exists versus someone's work that has been spent hours, days, weeks, months, maybe years of work poured into it.
The background
see the
behind
passion.
me is a video I took in game. But if I asked ChatGPT or whatever the hell to recreate it, it would get all the finer details wrong.
Exactly.
Like all the planets spinning around would probably look horrible. The text would be all blurry and just it wouldn't work.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So this is exactly what we're saying when we mean that it's just like there's just some things AI cannot do, and having to rely on it. So that's, bro. I don't know if you know this, because like, oh yeah, it's different.
like, oh, I don't have to think. Like,
Yeah,
that's what he said about the toys. He said like, oh, like 80% like of the concepting is done using AI. I'm like, well, no wonder why so many people complain about the toys. You don't have people using their brains anymore. They go, oh, can the AI do it for me? Oh, I don't want to think of a concept like how this falls into that. Like, I just want the computer to do it for me. It's like,
yeah, no, but like, I don't know if you know. I think I've told you this, but like for chat to know, in I think this was either this year or last year. It was last year in December, right? I go to the theater because, like, okay, I forget what movie I'm watching, but I'm going to go watch a movie, and you know, every year Coca-Cola does its what's it, Christmas special commercial,
and people
and
really
usually
look forward to it.
Yeah, exactly, because every year they invest God knows how much money into having a team of animators create these really cool either like shorts or like these awesome like spectacles and such, and they are spectacular. Fan freaking spectacular. Like and like but I went into the theater. I was there when this first happened, bro. I got front row seats to see everyone's disappointment. I sat down, I'm, you know, watching previews, then the Coke commercial starts, and I'm like, oh, yo, let's go. It's a Coke commercial. I think about less than 5 seconds in, I notice like this movement on this chipmunk or something or other.
Yeah.
That I'm like, this don't look right. Something's wrong here. And then I look, bottom text generated with AI.
Yeah, I
when
love
I
how
tell
these
you
big companies, they can't, like, they just have the text there. It's like, it's so funny. Like, I don't even know what that means. Does that mean that they don't even pay for premium or whatever? Like, they just, it's so bad.
They burn themselves with that, bro. And so, Brush, you don't understand, like, everybody in that theater, I think about 5 seconds in, as soon as we started like realizing that it's an AI generated entire commercial, everyone started booing. Everyone started getting mad. Movie hasn't even started yet, and everyone's booing. I'm like, this is bad.
My movie theater isn't like as vocal, but like I heard a lot of people that same commercial were like, is this AI? And then someone was like, are they really like seriously showing us like an AI Coke ad right now? Like, people were legitimately
it just shows,
like upset
like,
about it. Like, me and my friends were like, oh great, it's an AI like commercial and they're like, really? Oh man.
And the thing
like,
is,
people
like,
were
it
legitimately
just shows.
disappointed and knew instantly.
Yeah, it just shows, like, and the thing is, I still don't understand why people, like companies aren't getting the clue to this day.
Oh,
like,
some
yes,
of them
okay,
are.
again,
Like, they're just
some of them
trying
are,
to normalize
but I'm
it.
just
They're
saying,
trying to push it where it's like, oh, if we keep shoving it in their face, it's gonna normalize it. It's like, no, we're still
one
gonna
thing
push
that it
back on
shouldn't.
it.
It shouldn't. And the thing is, they still are trying, and it's like, nope, that dog just don't hunt around here.
Yeah, no, I don't like it. Sorry. Why is that like that? There we go.
Yeah.
It's pathetic. It's pathetic. There's always going to be people that push back against it. If you're trying to sell someone something soulless, something they don't need, eventually, like, in the beginning it was like, oh, it's funny, like, is like, you know, people like would AI generate, I think this is the first time I've ever seen it, is everyone memed on the fact, like, you could take a picture, make it, like, sing songs or whatever, and it, like, looked so awful.
Yeah, that
was like 2019.
funny.
It was, like, funny, and we just didn't understand, like, oh, there's this weird new technology, you can, like, get it to do that. And now, like, it's, like, come, like, 2-3 years after that, it was just, like, people are just starting to get sick of it, and now we're at full-time apathy and just hatred and spite. If a company uses it, like, like, most people now have a really poor
Glitch called out Disney for signing on this $1 million deal. I forget how
Did you also see what they said about party animals?
Yes,
that was just so awesome. There is no secret ingredient. This is the truth, though. There is no secret ingredient. Just take the pen or the pencil or the stylus, whatever, and make something.
Draw. Exactly. Create. We were designed to create.
Like, I genuinely don't understand. It's like, it's the whole point of being a person, of being human, is to, like, share experiences. We're social creatures. Why are you trying to market to us like we're robots, like we're not social creatures? Like, it's like, know your audience. That's what I'm getting at, is like, it feels like they're not marketing to people anymore, and then when people don't buy it, they're like, why not?
What happened? Why aren't you buying it? I made it for you. It's like, yeah, but we hate it. It's very sad, and I hope at some point, like, people, like, again, I view it like this. Some people will agree, some people will disagree. I have my view on it, and it's that AI is very much a tool, right? Depending on how it's used.
People go,
but
like, oh, it can make this whole movie for me. It can do all the voice acting. It can do all the visuals for me. Like, there was a lot of, like, slop, like Marvel and Star Wars movies. Like, I seen one that was like 15 hours long, and it's like the Avengers versus Doctor Doom, and it's 15 hours on YouTube, and it had like 3 views, and I was like, what the hell is this? I click on it, I skim for it, I'm like, this is slop. Like, I just can't even describe how god awful it is. Like, nothing will ever convey into words how soulless and just evil, like, that whole channel is just for existing. It's like, what is the point? Like, usually when you go to see a movie, like, you can be like, even if I don't like it or I don't agree with it, like, I get the point of why someone made this, or like what the intent was, even if it's muddled. With AI, what is the point of something being made with it? You know what? AI has free applications, in my opinion. It is, and this is what most people use it for, and this is the only thing it's useful for. AI is good for, like, doing, like, math stuff, where it's like, oh, how many, like, things are in this thing, you know, like how many gumballs are in this or whatever, like it is calculations and whatnot. It's good for like menial tasks like that. I'm trying to think, I had another
Like,
one.
No, you're right. You're like, I've used
How many trees
Chat-
are on this map or whatever.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't like
I've used
overtake everything. Like whenever I see an ad,
Yeah.
I'll see an ad for like these chat, like GBT stuff, and it's just like it'll ask like, "Hey Gemini, how do I do that?" Like it's the most basic brain dead thing. It's like, "How do I make my cat feel more at home? Have you tried being nice to the cat?" It's like, oh, you're genius. The machines, they're too smart for us now. Like it's like, no, duh. It's like, have you tried giving the cat a cat bed? Have you tried feeding it? Have you tried giving it like a warm environment? It's like, this is like basic of the basic. It's like, is that it? Like, what is the why does this need to be in my day-to-day life?
Are we that cooked as humanity, bro?
It's like, oh, I just can't figure it out. What do I need to do? It's like, it feels like yellow paint in video games on steroids. That's what it feels like. And then when you ask it something actually complex, it makes it up. It gets it wrong. Do you know how many times I've searched something up and it's just wrong? I searched up on Google how to evolve a certain Pokemon, and it told me to give it like a moonstone or whatever. I give it the moonstone. Doesn't work. I search it up again, completely new answer. Still didn't work. I looked up a YouTube
that
video,
happened.
And then it worked.
That happened with a specific effect I was trying to make in Crashed.
Mm-hmm.
It was this impact. Yeah. It was like the, you know, think of like the anime impact effect.
Yeah.
Right. So like I was trying to. There's a specific effect that they used in TFP, where it was like basically a visible like impact shockwave. And I was trying to figure out how to recreate that in Blender. I could not for the life of me like get the stupid AI to tell me what I needed to do.
It's not even like you're trying to use AI most of the time. It's you go to Google expecting a real answer, and then the first thing you get is slop, and it's like, oh, I guess, like, let's see if this works. And sometimes it works, and then sometimes it gives you like just like something that'll just wreck everything. Like I said, like I literally was trying to, like in Legends ZA, I was like, how does this Pokemon evolve? And it's a Pokemon that's been around since like 2012. And it's like, you do it through this method or this method. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. Didn't work. I searched up a YouTube video how to do it. The guy was literally in the video said like, there's a lot of people trying to like evolve their Pokemon. I'm making a playlist because if you search it up on Google, the AI just straight up tells you the wrong evolution methods. It's like, it tells you to give it a thunder, like Pikachu, like a water stone when it needs a thunder stone, or it says you need to do this with it. I'm like, yeah, no, it's cooked.
It's awful.
You just can't do anything. Yeah, I can't wait for Ubisoft to go in the dirt. It's gonna happen. My prediction is Nickelodeon and Ubisoft are both going under in the next 2 to 3 years. Maybe sooner.
Yeah. I am happy, though, on the subject of Ubisoft, that they finally got the hint that no one wanted a first-person or avatar shooter game.
Yeah.
Like, when it first came out, and they finally updated it where now you can go into where you can play in third person. I'm like, bro, we needed that the first time around, bro. If, like, a lot of people, I saw a lot of people, I first thought it was a mod. I was actually disappointed for a second because I thought it was a mod. Because I was just like, well, I don't have a PC, I have this on PlayStation. And then I saw no, this is an official update by Ubisoft. It's like, okay, we're sorry, we finally got it. We'll update the game and give you first or third person. Because like that's the other thing that like games don't get is like when sometimes they don't understand like how, like it would be the same thing for a Transformers game if you gave me that game and you gave it to me in first person, I would be like, I'm not playing this. I am not playing this.
We figured out pretty early on Transformers plays best third person or third person over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Like that's how Transformers should be played because it's a racing game And most of the time in racing games, there are some people who want to play it in first person, but most of the time you want to see the car. You want to see the nice car. So you play it in third person.
I like the way you say car.
Okay. Well, that's what it is. It's a car.
No, yeah, I agree. And so this, just like, bro, it's so.
I want to see the
stupid
giant
that they think
robot. Like, I want the sense of scale. You don't get that in first person. Like Space Marine 2. If Space Marine 2 was like fully first person, like it wouldn't feel as grandiose. I feel like, because like that game just works better in third person, because
like
you'll have these little foot soldiers. And then you'll have the Space Marine next to them, and they are massive. Or like Titanfall. Titanfall is like first person, but it's made with first person in mind. Like it works. But then when you do finishers,
yeah, exactly.
Like
when you have
person.
certain games, when you have certain games that are designed like you, some games that it's like, okay, the formula works when you do it in first person. Like one of my favorite games, Dishonored. I love that I would love to see the character, right? Or games like BioShock, but I could still enjoy the game with the pre-designed first person, right?
Yeah.
But then like when you have a game like say Space Marine, Transformers, or a game like this one of the Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, Frontiers of Pandora clearly dictates, like, yes, you want to be able to explore the world, but I say you would a game like this, you have to do it like freaking what was the name? Red Dead Redemption, where you have the option to go into first person if you so choose, but you don't have to stay specifically in first person.
Yeah.
Third person is meant for you to enjoy and explore. Like, and also like, enjoy the character you create.
Was really fun when you were first able to go into first person, but the majority of people played in third because first person is so janky. It's just not made for it. Like it's like it's cool for like story or cinematics or like just
I was gonna say that's
world,
another thing.
It's a novelty.
Yeah. Another thing with Frontiers of Pandora that I hated, like when I first started playing the game, and it agitated me, right? Was the fact that you play, like, the very start of the game, you're given the option to customize your character. When are you going to see that character again? Yeah. When you can, like, and then it gives you the option to, like, customize your clothing. You can change your clothing. You visit different villages of different cultures, right? Different tribes, and you get all these cosmetics. I'm like, bro, what is the point? I'm not gonna see this unless I see this in a cutscene.
That's how I felt about Call of Duty and Apex. I was like, yeah, I'm willing to spend money on like the Optimus Prime skin in Fortnite because I can see Optimus Prime. But like if I'm playing Call of Duty or like Apex and I get a skin for my character, it doesn't change anything.
The only person who's gonna see that is
it's for everyone else except for you. It's
like
showing
and I
off.
think
It's like, I don't care
like
for it.
No, I want to be able to see my character as I play. Screw the game industry, bro.
Game industry. They just need to start listening to consumers. It's like, I don't understand why companies think like gamers are like this entitled bunch that they can ignore. It's like, newsflash, video games are for gamers. No one else is buying the game. Like, it's like I
like
don't
the
even
average
know. It's like
consumer.
You're selling water to fish.
Yeah, the average consumer does not buy the video game, bro.
Not anymore.
I'm sorry. Like, yeah, no. Unless it's like a buddy of mine enjoys video games, but like he's a teacher. He has work, and then his wife isn't like a super, like, you know, she grew up a little bit on COD, but again, like, she enjoys playing Super Mario Party more than playing COD. And that's fine. That's just normally how it goes. But for the gamers, you want to invest the time in making it something that the gamer can enjoy the most. More than the average person.
There's just some things in video games that I'm just like, why is that in here? I don't want it, and I'm not spending money on it.
Didn't
Like
ask for it.
95% of games that have battle passes, I look at that and go, I'm never spending money on that. Because this game is probably gonna get effing destroyed. Multiverses? I had a friend who I jokingly used to say had a curse. If he bought a battle pass in a upcoming game, like an early access game, it meant that that game was gonna shut down. And every single time he did it, it would shut down.
That's so crazy.
Multiverses came out, he in early access, he bought the battle pass, the game shut down. Then it came back, he bought the battle pass again, shut down again. Now they're thinking about
That's
bringing it back a
crazy.
third time, and I'm gonna be like, you should buy a battle pass again.
Ugh.
But
What
that's
will
the
it take?
immediate turn off, is just like, oh, this game has like no content, but it has a bunch of microtransactions. It's like, why? Destiny makes no sense, being able to like buy armor sets and stuff. Why am I able to do that instead of grinding for it? That makes zero sense.
Yeah.
It's like that's the game. It's fashion. It's getting like armor that you want. It's like imagine instead of going into a raid in Destiny and grinding and like beating the raid, and you get like the armor set for killing like the raid boss, you could just go into the store and buy it. It's like, that's so much lamer. Like that piece of content is gone. Then it's just like, it's a paywall. It's not content anymore.
It loses its like its luster.
Yeah, and then there's less stuff for me to do in the game, so I'm less likely to keep playing the game and spending money on it. Say like Call of Duty, say I get all the guns gold in Call of Duty and I get like the mastery camo, then they come out with a new gun but I have to pay for it. I'm like, well, that would have been time I would have spent unlocking the gun and playing the game and leveling it up, that I've already paid $80 for, by the way. Call of Duty's so effing greedy. They have a battle pass, they have an item shop, they have the Black Cell like subscription, like for an already $80 game. I don't understand why COD isn't free to play.
Yeah. I love how Christopher Judge like cooked them at the Game Awards show.
Yeah, and then effing, what do you call it, the new actor for like Captain Price got mad at him. I'm like, buddy, you're not even the original. They got you because you're probably not with you're probably not unionized and you're just a cheap impressionist. Like, respectfully, like I felt like you did a decent performance. Respectfully, shut up. You have no room to talk. You are who they bring in when they don't want to pay someone like their fair wage. Like, or
Exactly.
they want to replace you with AI, so they effing train the voice data or whatever.
So dumb, bro.
Yeah, I hate the games industry sometimes.
It's awful. Majority of this, that's been lately. Like, I used to love the game industry. I love whenever, like,
I loved E3.
the last time.
I loved like seeing all these different game showcases, and I was like, there's always something. Now I'm like, it's the same game. Like, whenever Nintendo does a Direct, it's like the same thing over and over again. It's like cozy farming game, cozy farming game, cozy farming game, cozy farming game. Then it's like anime, indie, action RPG, another anime game, like everyone makes the same game. It's like, I remember like if we search up like E3 like 2012 or whatever, you have such a wide variety of games, and even games that were similar like had style. Like, most of the time now, whenever I'm like streaming or watching like a games showcase and they show an anime game, I immediately go, oh, is this Genshin Impact? Is that this game? Like, I just think it's the same game. Like, it's an update for it. And when they have like a completely different name and different developer, I'm like, well, that's just this game.
Huh.
Like, it has no visual style.
Yeah,
Like, it just feels like it's like, we dropped this into that.
It's the same thing with Valorant, Apex, and then Overwatch. Like I get it. Like I give it credit that it's like again, Apex is not the same thing as Valorant or Overwatch, but still, they all feel like they're the same thing.
Yeah. Doesn't have as much identity.
Yeah. All right, I'm kind of tired of ranting.
Hold on, I'm gonna show off E3 2012 Transformers just a little bit.
The good old days. 2012.
Okay, I don't think I can. But look at this. Fall of Cybertron, Activision, High Moon Studios. Like, this is, like, even though it's really crappy, like, this is, like, pre-event starts. Like, they're showing off bangers.
This is the stuff we lived for, bro.
Oh, I'm not streaming it. Hold on. YouTube. Alright. Yeah, like, this right here... I'm sitting here, I'm like, even though it's in like really crappy quality, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like, this is like the game that they're like, and we're like, this is at E3, but like, we're just gonna show some trailers for it, like, just to get you hyped. And it's like, this already is like awesome. Now, pre-show trailers are just like all the same game. Like, people are like, yep, skip. Like, I was never like that till I think like 2021, 2022, where like I'd be watching a showcase and I'm like, skip this game, wish I could skip it, or like or if I wake up late and I rewatch a gameplay showcase, like where they show a bunch of new games, I'm just like, skip anime game, gone, or like farming game. Like, I'm just like, I never do that. Usually I was like, I'm interested to see like any type of game, because it's made for me. I don't mind cozy games. I love cozy games, but like, it's gotta, I don't know, it just can't be the same game over and over again.
It loses its charm. It loses its luster.
Step in here. Good to see you, man.
There he is, the boy. Dude, he's tall.
Walk us through a little bit about
My God.
With Metroplex.
Yeah, so we were super excited, not just to make Cybertron this big, huge place, but also have some big.
Oh, I miss seeing this guy.
He is a
Oh, he's really tall. That guy's really short.
Yeah, he might be short.
Get in the head of each character that you're going to play as. Optimus, his special abilities, he can control.
Tweet your thoughts on the show.
So in this case, you're going to see it right here. He can call down some artillery.
Back when Twitter was. I mean, it still is.
Look at that first ever gameplay of Halo 4, new live demos, Resident Evil 6, Tomb Raider, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, like, world debuts for Splinter Cell, Forza Horizon.
Oh my God.
Like, what a lineup. South Park, Stick of Truth. Like, 2012 had such a lineup of games. Like, all of those games are interesting that I have played or want to play, or like I'm like, this is also sick. The smart glass table was this year. That's crazy. I remember seeing that. They had this table where it like had a hologram. If you were in glasses, you could play Minecraft. It was so weird.
Yeah, no, obviously you guys are talking about how this is important.
Have you ever seen that?
Get to the root of
I think I have.
Gears of War Judgment Day.
Really silly, but the root of Transformers is transforming. And, you know, I think what we really did is embrace that. Embrace each character's abilities, their vehicle, allowing you to choose. Do you want to play these spaces mostly in your vehicle form, mostly in your robot form? It's really up to you. I think that's what makes a Transformers game great.
Yeah, a lot of different gameplay styles going from character to character too, right?
Yeah, so you've got certain characters where it's a bit more, I hesitate to say stealth gameplay, but kind of a different pace where you're kind of in control and you have the ability to turn invisible. It's our version of stealth. Other ones with grappling hooks where you're really so vertical in how you can move and manipulate the environment. Every character is really different. I think that's what makes this game so special.
And in terms of characters, who have you confirmed? Are you announcing anybody new here at E3 2012?
Well, we've talked a little bit about Metroplex, but Bumblebee I'm really excited to be talking about because he's the first character you're going to see in the game. You innately innately are going to understand and care about these big robots. One of the big things for us was that, how do people really care about these big, giant, alien transforming race?
I love
Bumblebee's a
this.
great kind of entry point into that. And the level where you play as him is also ripped straight out of G1. The experience you're going to get is the Ark and the Nemesis going right into the space bridge wormhole. It's a walk.
He
Bro, it's just spoiling the game.
Yeah.
Bro, it's just straight up spoiling the game.
They're going to have some customization options as well, right, to build out their own.
That's
universe.
crazy. I forget Twitter was even existed that long ago.
Assassin's Creed 3, Elder Scrolls Online, God of
God
War,
of
Star
War.
Wars 13 was this year.
Oh my
I
god.
think looks amazing. And I guarantee you, if you're a big Transformers fan, even if you're not, if you just love customization, which I know lots of people do, you're gonna spend tens of hours just in the menus, not even playing the game, just in the menus, building that
That's
perfect
so
transformer.
true. Even now, people sit there
Yeah.
for
So,
hours
you pick
just
the
making
head,
their own
chest,
Transformer.
upper arms, lower arms, you pick the legs, and
That was
what
you with
tank
Cosmos.
barrel if you're a
Mhm.
tank, and then of course
Making
you've
the
got
perfect
colors,
Cosmos
but then we
design.
added this special thing. Cybertron's this all-metal world, so we have a lot more metal in it than any other game you're going to play anywhere. So we spent a lot of time
He's
with,
just talking about the
you know,
game. There's
does it
just
look
stuff
pitted? Does it look
exploding
bronzy? Does it
behind
look
him.
tinny? So we actually allowed you in the customization system to adjust how metallic your character looks. Does it look
This
like
doesn't
a
exist
kind of G1
anymore.
with metal, or does it look like
It's
And,
kinda
and
hype for
this kind of
G1.
thing is only
kind of
given
built
to
in a slider
select
there.
few
What's
people,
great about it is
unfortunately.
it's kind of a color
And then
option
they
multiplier,
hardly
because
ever
yellow,
talk
for
about
example,
like how
looks
awesome the game
completely
is. Like
different painted
the fact
metal
that
as
he
it
can
does
go
metal.
on
So
and
you're
on
really
about
gonna
the
spend a lot of
game
time just
this much
getting
is
it to look the
awesome.
way you want.
Just
Back on the single player
demonstrates.
side, obviously the game is filled with these set piece moments. Talk a little bit
Yeah,
about
look at
I
him
mean,
looking
this is just
behind, like he's like, this is so awesome. They're just watching it.
Expectation in
Yeah.
Transformers and the world of
I want
Cybertron.
this
And with this
again.
character Metroplex, you're controlling him, and I know the first instinct is, oh, well, he only ever calls in artillery strikes. That's not the way it works. He's going to really surprise you, impress you, as he does.
You're just
lots of
hearing
different
Peter
kinds of things when
Cullen.
you play with him.
Did you have
Yeah.
any problems scripting out moments where you had to dial it back a little bit, or are you going full throttle with
Well,
this?
I think we went as far as we could from a technical point of view. Because he's so big, you were asking earlier about the big environments and the big spaces. That was kind of the limiting factors. The draw distances that we have in this game are colossal. So
Yeah.
that was the...
It's a whole new engine, right?
Well, we're using Unreal 3,
Okay.
which is phenomenal for us. We've used it multiple times, and we love using the engine. But the space demands that we have are so gigantic.
Awesome, Matt. It's looking fantastic. We appreciate the world premiere of Metroplex here, so thanks for stopping by, man.
My pleasure.
So cool.
We talked about Gears so much that I ended up buying it just now.
Gears of War?
I bought Gears of War.
Gears of War is sick, bro.
I just bought it because I saw there was a deal on. I saw that there was like a deal going on the PlayStation, right? And so I was like, I remember seeing like Gears reloaded like a very low price right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know that there's like mixed feelings for some of the games, right? I can't remember, but yeah, I just bought it, bro. Oh my god. Freaking gamer industry, what is wrong with y'all?
That, like, we used to just get that. Just, like, that just exists. Like, it was so hype. But now, like, what do you call it? Jeez. Like, it just feels so corporatized now. Like, High Guard. Can you believe that they had... like Divinity 2, they have like all these effing games, like the showcase, and they're just like, oh, what should the main event be? What should the main spot? Oh, I know.
The problem now with games in general, and the same goes for films, a lot of shows and films, is that companies are just worried that a show could easily tank.
Mm-hmm.
A game
so they
could
just
easily
don't even try.
flop. Yeah, so they like look at something that already worked. It's the same thing with like let's go into freaking what's his name? What is Fat Boy's name?
Fat Boy.
Yeah, you said who should he get replaced or something in Hasbro?
Oh, Lorenzo.
Yeah, exactly. The way you said it. Oh, Lorenzo? Oh my god. But yeah, Lorenzo, like, it's just like he's wanting to stick to just Bayverse, right? Because of its success in
Yeah, but
2007.
it doesn't have that same success anymore.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not getting through to his head. He thinks that it'll still be successful if they keep trying to push Bayverse, but when that's not the case. Same reason. Disney, I don't want more sequels of movies you already made. Honestly, sometimes sequels don't do as well as the first movie.
Incredibles 2
Like,
was such a letdown for me.
exactly. Like, bro, I love when
Look
they
at
make
this.
original
E3
stuff. Like,
2012. Awesome footage trailer. Like, they just don't... They would never do that now unless it's ironic. Like, that's genuinely their, like, Transformers Warfare Cybertron E3 2010 awesome footage trailer. Like, it's just
yeah.
awesome.
I miss ye olden days. Ye olden days, bro.
Let me see. It's just, like, him playing multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. Like, I just want this again. I want a classic multiplayer like this. Like, this is War for Cybertron, despite with transformations on all that. It is a classic arena shooter. It has, like, weapons on the ground. It has power-ups. It has, like, all of these different game modes and abilities. Like, it is just tried and true, like, gamer game. Like, you can level up, you can, like, it's just... There's nothing between you and the gameplay. There's no, like, SBMM or, like, any of that crap. Like, it's just fun. It's just, like, let's get you right into the fight because, like, they just believed in the game.
Yeah.
They're like, we have a good game. We don't need to, like, hide the game from people. We don't need to, like, do all this extra stuff. The game is good. We'll just let people play the game. Like, that's just kind of how I see it. It's like, the game is good.
Exactly.
Like, if you're confident in the game, there should be no issue. This
Yeah, here we are.
Feels like companies have to, like, trick you and promise you all this stuff in order to get you to actually care for the game.
It's funny considering that one thing that we're waiting an update on.
Our defeat would mean the end.
Like, I might have to do that with an animation.
And leave Cybertron forever. This is our home, Megatron. We will stay. We will fight. And we will win.
This feeds back into Transformers. Like, they put out so many trailers. They had Matt Teeger and everyone working on this game. Activision, High Moon, Hasbro, like, E3. They tried to put this game in front of as many people as possible with as many trailers, interviews, devlogs, like, behind the scenes. They did everything in their power to try to get this game to be known and get it in the hands of people and get people hyped to play it. And then they showed up for it. But then you look at, like, Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds had, like, 1 or 2 trailers before it came out. Bumblebee Earthspark had, like, 1 trailer. They had 1 trailer for, what do you call it? Divinity 3, sorry. Hexer corrected me, like, 2 hours ago. Anyways, what do you call it? They just, I'm trying to think, Galactic Trials. We just watched this one. Galactic Trials. They felt like they announced it, and then they immediately, like, tried to, like, hide it away, like, until the release came out. And then there was no, like, release trailer or whatever. It's just like, the game's out. It's like, why are you, like, tricking people into wanting to get it, right?
Our home,
Yeah.
Cybertron.
Like, this is hype.
has never felt the wrath of war. It is
I'll tell you what's like
extermination
Transformers Rust, baby. Oh wait.
until now. Megatron
Oh, you
and his
feel about Saber
forces
Interactive
will
being
destroy
chosen to
this
build
world
a new game about
and spread
Transformers?
their tyranny
Should Noah
throughout
Diaz
the
be in it?
galaxy.
Noah Diaz? Like you mean
We must
Anthony
stand
Ramos?
against
Rise
like
of the
a
Beast.
actor?
as one.
Or do you mean like just Noah
Autobots,
Diaz,
roll
the
out.
character? I don't think he'll be in it because they tried making a Rise of the Beast game and then they canceled it.
Did that really happen? I didn't know that.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a tie-in game. It was called Project Goliath. It had a bunch of concept art, and then it got silently canned in 2023. Made by Skydance, by the way, the same people who are making that Rise of Hydra game that I don't think will come out either.
Are you talking about that? Was that like Avengers 19?
The Captain America Black Panther game.
The one where it's like you had like Kari Pardon. He goes like, that
Who?
shield that you hype. Okay, did I mispronounce the name? My bad.
I think so, yeah.
You know, it's Cyborg. It's the actor.
Oh, yeah.
That he goes like, that shield that you hide behind does not belong to you. Like that
Yeah.
game.
That game.
Yeah, that just get shelved completely.
We don't know. They've been real hush-hush about it. It's like, why? It's like, how come you have to, like, hide it? It's like, why are you not being vocal? Like, puff out your chest. Show the game. Be confident in it. Like, I remember Doom 2016, they said they weren't confident in that game, and they showed very little before the release, and then that game is a masterpiece. And that was them not confident in the game. Then 2016 came out, it was great. Then Eternal came out, and there was such an ad campaign for Eternal. I love Doom Eternal. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, Noah Diaz in his exosuit, which is rumored to be able to merge the chassis of Mirage for a symbiote relationship like Sony's. Yeah, but that got canceled. You were supposed to be able to play as Noah Diaz in the Mirage like mech suit, and that game got shelved. I made a short about it. Let me pull that up. Let me pull up my own video because I'm so awesome. You're not subscribed, by the way.
All right, sake.
Wait, who covered that again? Oh yeah, it was me. I did. I'm trying to find it.
Currently playing Devil May Cry.
Transformers Rise of the Beast almost had a movie
The
tie-in
third
game.
game.
Let me explain. Transformers
Dante's Awakening.
Rise of the Beast almost had a movie tie-in game. Here, let me show this off. Skydance was gonna make a game called Project Goliath. And are you looking at the stream still?
Am I?
Oh, I need the here.
You closed it a fat minute ago.
Yeah, here.
Here, let's take a look. Oh, is this it?
I'm pretty sure this is they use some AI with this. I don't know though. Is concept art. So that's like Optimus. And they have this effing gross Bumblebee. Something's wrong with him. And then here's the Mirage suit, which looks alright. I like the look of it. But this is the Rise of the Beast game, Goliath. Here's Optimus's truck.
Oh yeah, I've seen the concept art for this.
Yeah.
I forgot this was a
I
thing.
actually went in and I made this. I made this image. I thought it was pretty good. Canceled. Yeah, and then I made these two reactivate PS4. Universe on 360 would be crazy. Yeah, but this just kind of is what it is. Guess we're just not getting it. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'll probably hit 5K soonish. I just actually have to get out of the funk I'm in and actually upload. I got some video ideas. I've been enjoying making shorts though, because I've actually been doing voiced shorts for once instead of just
You can't even play it. I remember, like, I saw the one short you did about the Transformers game that you've been like making shorts
Call of
of.
the Future. Have you seen
Yeah,
the Galvatron one?
Yeah, I did. They're awesome.
The cinder block.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, all right. We've been streaming for so long, 3 hours, but
You
a bit
have.
of a
I'm glad I've been
tangent.
there for that.
Bit of a rant, but you know, that's the fun of it.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, I might make a video out of it. Saber Interactor worked on games like 40K, Space Marine 2. Yeah, it was so peak. Would it be not be more interesting to play a game with multiple player functions that would also include people in it? Here's the thing. If I'm playing a Transformers game, the last thing I want to see is one of those filthy flesh bags on my screen. I want to play as a robot. I like in the mech suit, maybe, but like check out the online petition for Noah Diaz online. No, there's a like to hit for him to come back in like a future movie, or you mean the actor Anthony Ramos? Like, does he have a petition or something? I'm doing good. We were just talking about what Chris Cox said about future Transformers games. He said a lot without saying, like, confirming a lot, but like it was a lot of implied stuff. And there's some exciting stuff going on. I'm very excited for potentially some new AAA Transformers games. It's been too long. Yeah, we need it. We need some effing good games. I love War. I love Fall. I love playing all these Transformers games, but I want something new. That's not saying that the old games are getting stale or boring, but like, I want a new game to grind and play. Yeah, no, I always wanted to play War with somebody. Yeah, War for Cybertron's really fun. The problem is, though, War with the cosmetic mod, or not cosmetic mod, the DLC mod, makes it nearly impossible to play with people. It's so annoying. Because there's like 3 or 4 different definitive DLC mods.
Oh my god, what happened?
Why'd you play that again?
I didn't do that. The Discord did.
Are you also on Twitch? I have a Twitch account, but I never stream on there anymore. Yes, Noah Diaz, Anthony Ramos. That suit he was wearing is a living symbiote, probably with cells. I mean, it's Mirage, I guess.
I would imagine it's pretty much alive.
It's kind of creepy. Well, I use the definitive DLC 3.0 mod. Yeah. That's the best one, but like the thing is, like, there's like so many people that like play without it or play with like a different version or made by a different person, and like I don't know if there's like drama between it or not, but like it just makes it impossible to actually matchmake with people. And because of that, a lot of people don't really matchmake on there to begin with because they know it's so futile. It just doesn't work unless like a big YouTuber like Giant Flash gets on there. Everyone tries to get on. And then usually his chat is just filled with, I think I have the right mod. Why can't it work?
Which he's explained like 1,000 times.
Yeah, and it's just annoying. It's annoying for everyone involved. It sucks. Twitch is horrible for growth and discoverability. Unless you're coming in from another platform with an already existing viewer base, what do you call it? Twitch sucks. Like, if you're trying to become someone and, like, get into streaming and you're starting on Twitch, that's your first mistake. You're better off going on TikTok or YouTube. Those are better for growth. Like, on YouTube, when I stopped streaming, you could go watch a short of mine, or interact with a community post, like a poll, or watch one of my long form videos. On Twitch, once someone's done streaming, that's it. And also, they delete VODs after, like, 30 days, unless you save them. So, it's really hard to actually grow unless you have people constantly clip farming. And how long have you been on YouTube? Since 2013, but I only really started the whole, like, Brushed Ranger Transformers YouTube channel back in, like, 2022, I want to say, around there. Use YouTube and TikTok for growth. You can use clips from Twitch, but that's it. Yeah. Like, if you're sitting there and you're like, I have nothing, I'm not a creator, I'm not well known, I want to get known, I want to stream, like, and I want to actually have, like, people come into my chat and find my channel, don't use Twitch. If you want to be known, make videos and shorts on either TikTok and then stream, and then you'll get people. That's my biggest advice to you if you want to get into it. I know so many people that feel stuck on Twitch, but I like YouTube's just the way to go in my opinion. If you put in the work on YouTube, you'll get somewhere. On Twitch, I got partner or like affiliate and nothing changed. I just felt like I'm streaming to the same two people. I hardly ever get any growth. I was part of a lot of content circles, but like it didn't really help or do anything. No one was growing around me. And then I went on YouTube, and I'm not trying to sound mean, but I've like surpassed everyone. My old like Twitch
I'm
group.
not trying to say I mean.
No, it's not their fault because they're awesome. I made it
But I'm
myself. I have a lot of different, yeah, that's the one thing I think Twitch has is it has more interactivity when it comes to you and the streamer. You have a more, let's see, PNG Discord. I also have a Tumblr. I upload stuff. Oh, I gotta log in. Oh boy.
As I'm playing Devil May Cry, I'm starting to realize it never occurred to me that like Devil May Cry is literally Capcom's version of God of War.
Yeah.
Because like the preset camera angle, unless you move into a certain area where you can move the camera,
Mm.
and then like the combat where it's like based on combos and such like that, I never once occurred to me until now.
Give me 1 second. I gotta log into something.
You're good.
All right, there we go. Give me a second here. You also do
You're good.
rigging? No. I don't really. I just have it set to an animation where
Yeah,
you
don't
can
come
like you just
Fresh on that.
okay.
Fresh is good. He's not that good.
Here, let me so if I deafen, it shows that. If I undeafen, it shows that. But I also have multiple costumes. I have the Cosmos cosplay, which is the one I usually use for Transformers stuff whenever I'm not doing Transformers. I have this, which is my OC with a Venonet on his head. I got the shiny variant, so Venonet's a shiny now. I got card dealer whenever I'm playing a gambling game. So I got like a bunch of cards and stuff. These are kind of old. I might have to update them. I got the Halloween one, the Pumpkin Ranger. This one's pretty cool. This one I think is one of my favorites, honestly. I got Christmas Ranger, where I have like hot chocolate. I have a big old sweater, and instead of a TV head, I have like a TV inside like a gift box. So that's pretty cool. I got like purple Octo Ranger for whenever I play Splatoon. I got the paint roller. And then I have like the orange Octo Ranger because I couldn't decide which one I wanted to be, orange or purple. I think both are pretty good. I think purple might be the best one. Yep, but usually I use this one. PNG Tuber is already awesome. If it was a VTuber model, chat would probably go nuts with the expression. Yeah. Unfortunately,
Probably.
I do not have the money or talent in 3D modeling, and I also don't have a camera. I'd be too afraid that I'd accidentally face reveal or something.
I don't think it works like that, but all right.
No, I've seen that happen.
Wait.
There was like a VTuber or whatever who's like a little anime girl, and she's like, "Hi, chat, hi," and then like the camera like turned off or the program closed, so it just showed like an old man in his boxers, like his balding, and all sweaty and fat. And he was just like,
Yeah,
"Oh no!" The illusion. Everyone was like, "What?"
I think this is like the most extreme incident.
A lot of people probably put their hands up on that one.
No.
Stop doing certain stuff when they found out that was a old man. But yeah, a VTuber would be pretty cool, but I feel like I'd want it to be like, because I hear a lot of stuff about VTubing, like a lot of people who do it, a lot of people who do VTubing usually get models, and those models are based off other characters' models or whatever. Like, then there's big old controversy of like the models and whatnot. I've seen people be like sued or like get angry over a controversy. It's just annoying. And I don't want my character to be like based on an already existing model. I'd want it to be like something original since it's a TV head. I can't just have like some anime girl, like, you know.
I was gonna say I feel like they meant it in the way like I think because I'm not mistaken, what was his name? DBZ Luna does that, no?
Yeah, no, he does it. He got like he actually commissioned someone for that. And it was really funny because I was like, why don't you ever do that anymore? And then he was like, honestly, it takes up so much RAM and stuff on my PC. Like, I can't do like 2 things when I got that model up. It's so annoying. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, I'd love to stream with it.
There's gotta be a more optimized way to do it.
Yeah, because it's like trying to read all your facial expressions and actually move around and do stuff. So I'm assuming that's why it's for.
You know what? That'll be my birthday gift to you.
Yeah, you
I'll
can
make
me a
that.
VTuber.
I'll learn how to make you a VTuber, bro.
You gotta give me big old boobs. That way people actually join the stream.
Your boobs are just speakers.
That's crazy. Big old bazongas.
Cool bazongas.
I feel like whenever someone makes a VTuber model, it's like that scene from SpongeBob where it's like, yes, I would like a VTuber model. How original. And I want her to have giant breasts that are half the size of the screen. Daring today, aren't we? Will that be all, sir? Like, that's what it is. As the bigger VTubers run a gaming PC and a streaming PC to deal with the RAM issue. Yeah, I ain't doing all that. I like the PNG Tuber in its simplicity. Maybe I could do more expressions or something, but like the way I have it, it just flicks between two images. So, yeah, it is what it is. Then technically my character is based off an already existing character, Cosmos. I feel like I could get away with it though. Like if I
Just
were to
call him
make
Cosway.
if I could make merch of my OC like in the Cosmos outfit, I feel like I could definitely get away with it because like it kind of looks like animated, but it's like just some of the patterns. Like at the end of the day, it's still like just a green like hoodie and like backpack. Like it looks similar, but like I feel like I could definitely get away with it. At least I'm not like ripping a design one to one and calling him like. Imagine if I sold T-shirts with like Grimlock on it and just called it like Dino King or something. How stupid that would be. Now that I don't think you could get away with that.
Okay.
Imagine you have Springer like on like it's like Tri Warrior or something like that. It'd just be so dumb. It's like Hasbro would definitely get onto you about that. Right? Right.
I'm not gonna say anything. This fucking guy, of course he would say it.
Flying Dino Warrior 2, like, you know.
That's crazy.
Like that's what I have to trying to think of other ones, but I can't because I just don't care. And then there's stupid names anyways. Yeah, exactly. Dino King is actually a Transformer, but I think Takara owns the name more than Hasbro, so like that's why nothing was really done about that. Is that Grimlock? No,
Where's
no,
Takara
no,
when
dear
you need
viewer,
him?
that's Dino King.
Okay. No, seriously.
I hope I get a Blu-ray.
Okay.
Okay, that's too much. That's too much.
Okay.
Yeah, I have my phone. I have my phone.
I was like, I thought you were done, bro. Proceeds to be like, I want my Blu-ray. Where's my Blu-ray? Might as well say his freaking name at this point.
Ooh.
Okay. Who does that?
Who knows? A Blu-ray isn't being delivered and does nothing about it.
Okay, that was funny.
Who takes a year to deliver their Blu-ray? Who does that? And unlike you, I will watch it.
Okay.
I will make a video on
I will share it on YouTube.
it. I will be the one to review it.
I will put it. We'll take it off the paywall.
How it always should have been.
Oh my god. I'm on the same freaking level, and I have no means to upgrade my character right now. And it's like there's this like freaking demon thing, right? That
Scooby Doo.
whenever it does this like attack move, the only attack move it has, it then proceeds to basically revive a whole bunch of dead enemies. And the more it does that, the more the room fills up. So the longer I take to kill it, the more enemies appear.
Ooh.
And the worst part is these guys have like this dash attack that if I don't stay jumping, I'm going to literally lose my health so fast.
I see.
This is maddening.
All right, it's been 3 hours and 30 minutes. We're just rambling at this point. Expect my Blu-ray in the mail along with the pipe bomb, and I think that's gonna be the end of the stream. You put some like C4, some plastic explosives in there if you need to.
Stop. The Mounties are gonna be
of dynamite.
The Mounties are gonna come into the. They're gonna be like, Mounties, open up. Whatever the. It's like
just a big old horse snout for the door.
Yeah.
Anyways, good night, everyone. Thank you for coming to this stream. Hopefully, new Transformers game. I would love to get onto this stream, get on here, and actually play a Transformers game. Like, just go for the story, play it. Because I actually played for the Bumblebee Earthspark game, like all the story on Twitch on stream. But then Twitch takes down the VODs after a month, so it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I just had people come in and be like, this sucks, and then they left. I was like, yeah. Yeah.
Alright, well, have a good night, everyone. We hope to see you in the next one. Maybe I'm there, maybe I'm not. Either way, I'm Crown Trust Day. Hey there.